Bostonian is Matt Perrault.
This is our city.
The Book is Dave Sharapan.
Pay him. Pay that man his money.
Together, they are the Bostonian versus the Book.
You covered! You covered 12! Covered!
Follow the show on Twitter at Boston versus the Book.
How do you like them apples?
Bringing you the best insight on sports betting news, Matt and Dave's daily picks, and an entertaining and unfiltered dive into the sports betting industry. Here's Dave Sharapan and Matt Perrault.
And here we go.
Happy Thanksgiving, Brigade, and welcome into a special edition of the Bostonian versus the Book. Dave Sharapan, Matt Perrault. The intro that you just watched, you probably didn't catch it on Sports Grid, didn't see it on Sirius XM, but if you watched it live on YouTube, if there's ever a day to be in the chat live today's the day to do it. That intro, Sonic, was thumbs up. Awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you for that. This new little overlay, awesome work by our friend to the south in Arizona. It is going to be a fun show today. It is going to be a unique show today here on a Thanksgiving Wednesday. Roll call Wednesday. On Friday, it's Wednesday.
No.
This is an idea that, Dave, you came up with. We're going to do it in bonus time. You guys who are watching it live on Sports Grid, on Sports Grid replay, go to our YouTube channel at Boston versus the Book on YouTube, and you will see a very unique, very interesting edition of Roll Call Wednesday.
Yep.
Live? We're bringing on people with video?
What was that guy's name? He said, we'll do it live. F it. We'll do it live. Bill O'Reilly,
yes.
We'll do it live. We're going to do it live. Everything's going to work. Everything is going to work. We're yes minus 800 that everything's going to work. I'm confident everything is going to stay up and do it. The requests have been sent out. The confirmations are slowly coming back. We got a guest today who's going to work with us on the show. You guys will learn about that shortly, around about 15 minutes from now. We're going to have James on. He's going to tell us a few things we may know, not know, but it's going to be good.
Yeah.
And then in approximately 90 minutes from now, we're going to do this Roll Call Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. And the first order of business is hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as you guys continue to do every day. The over-under is 93.5 likes every day. And we're right there. That's the number. Sometimes we get 100. Sometimes we get just under. It ain't like that basketball game that happened yesterday, which we'll get to also, where they just kept scoring and scoring and scoring and scoring. I love to be called the Pacers by the time the end of the year comes, or even into the playoffs. BVB's just like the Pacers. Their like button goes up. Everything goes up. Listens go up. Downloads. Everything else. But, guys, right now, the city where you're watching or listening from, and, we got shout-outs. Perrault, we've been in places that, like, I can't believe. We've been in hospital rooms, and people have given birth.
Yeah.
We've been in hospital rooms, and people had surgeries for brain tumors.
Yep.
We're probably in a hospital room today for our friend Scotty Perrault, who made his announcement today that he had heart surgery, and he's a big friend of the show, personal friend of ours, who's got a road to recovery back. But he's tweeting, and, he said to me, the Grim Reaper took a swing, didn't knock me out. He said, I'm coming back stronger than ever. So God bless. He's on the road back. But we have Bradshaw. Timmy Bradshaw's watching the show today. He agreed, his wife agreed, to put us on the big screen in their house today. Only because Timmy agreed to help her clean.
Where?
At the house.
Okay.
Everybody's getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Right.
There's a lot of stuff going on in people's houses, picking up stuff, doing this and that. I don't even know what the hell's going on downstairs at my house right now. Grandma has just told me, get out. So I just got out. But Timmy, Mrs. Bradshaw, wanted to say hello to you.
Hi.
Hello. And thank you for allowing us into your family room, living room, whatever you call it, TV room. So Timmy could watch us talk and do roll call Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. That's where we're at right now.
It's a big football day. It's a big football week. We're going to start with some hoops. Then we'll get to football. We'll go through all the college, all the NFL. James Santori is going to join us from Rhythm Sports. Rhythm Sports is a new application that you guys can actually essentially build models. This is a way, if you are a numbers person and you want to get heavily into prognostication and putting in certain stats and give more weight, we'll let James explain exactly what Rhythm Sports does and what their application is all about. But he will join us here in about 11 minutes. So stay tuned for that conversation. Should be a lot of fun. New sponsor coming on, new support. So you guys are always great when we bring on new sponsors. You always support those new sponsors because that's how we keep doing the show. So James will join us from Rhythm Sports here. Download their app at Rhythm Sports on Twitter. I think it's Bet Rhythm actually on Twitter, but we'll get to all coming up a little bit later on in the program in about 10 minutes here on a Roll Call Wednesday. All right, you mentioned it. Last night, you were on Sports Grid when this was going on, and I was laughing because we had talked about it. I don't know. We said, what will the live total be for the Pacers and the Hawks? Yep. It was 252 at close. Mm-hmm. I saw 303.5 for a live total.
Okay.
What was the highest you saw?
I saw 302.5.
Landed 309.
Fantastic. Pretty much every number that was up, it went over. They never found the top. We talk about that all the time. The in-game. I mean, when I was doing it, I was always trying to find the top. When I'm looking at it and trying to make plays, I'm always trying to find the top and go, okay, this is the time to go under. And I was on with Wetzel. I was texting you, and I go, it ain't there yet. 280? Nope. 289.5? Nah. We're going to see 300. And him and I made a bet on the air, and I said, we are going to see 300.5. And he was like, really? I said, perfect score in bowling is 300. You got to get 12 strikes to do it. No, 13, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 strikes. You didn't have enough strikes last night. They were making shots all over the place.
309, 157, 152. And the Pacers become the answer to a trivia question. They become the first team to ever secure a spot into the knockout round for the in-season tournament for the NBA. They were very proud of that fact last night, that they are now advanced into it. They're not just scoring a ton.
Right.
They're also winning. They're winning these games.
Right.
They play tonight. The total is 238. You have to bet over, right? You can't bet under this game. You got to bet over.
Do you?
Yes, you have to. You have no choice. You have to. I don't care they're on a back-to-back. I don't care that Toronto wants to slow it down. They're home. Indiana's at home. They're going to force the tempo. They're going to force the issue. Look, Halliburton's not going to have a 28-point third quarter like he did last night. Okay, that's not going to happen.
Right.
This cleared by over 50 points. This cleared.
Margin of victory is not that important.
It is, by the way, just so you know, it is actually for the in-season tournament. It does actually matter, but not for this game. This game is not part of it, but for last night, it does actually matter. Margin of victory actually is a tiebreaker.
Oh yeah, no. I mean in betting.
Oh right, yeah, sure.
In-season tournament, like, no.
But teams are going
over by 1 or over by 100. It don't matter. It goes
Correct.
over, you win.
Right,
unless you're doing action points, which is a whole nother bet. Can you imagine
if you
went up to a book yesterday and said, "Hey man, give me 100 a point. I'm going to go over 253," and the book's probably going, "Oh, how much further could it go over than 253?" You know, and you get buried, crushed. You carry them out if you do the action point thing, but I don't know. You need a dance partner to get like over 252.
Do you?
They had the perfect dance partner last night. Yeah, there was no interest in Atlanta playing defense.
Yeah,
Zero.
If the Raptors score 110 tonight,
we're going over.
So that's all I need. I need 110 on the Raptors tonight. Indiana does not play defense.
A little more than that. They're not putting up. Are they putting up? They're not win by 20.
They might.
What's the line on the game?
I think it's 4 or 5, right?
Hold on, let me hit refresh.
Where's the line tonight on that? They're favored by
3.
Yeah.
Are we?
It's up to 240.
Are we resting people tonight?
No.
Everybody's playing.
Everyone's playing. It's up to 240. They're too young.
Bet it over.
They're going over. You can't. Even if this loses, Even if this loses, I bet 237.5. I bet the opening number last night. I was like, second I saw it, I waited. It popped, bam, bet it. I didn't even think. It wasn't even like they're 12-1 to the over. Like, just bet it. If we lose, we lose. So what? Like, it's not even a thought. I don't even need to handicap the game.
Right.
They're 12-1 to the over. They're 12-1 to the over.
This is funny because I was texting a guy last night. I said, "You got to get better with the Pacers coach." He's like, "What are you talking about? You're not even in the room. What do you leave me alone?" I said, "It's 12-1. I'm just telling you, we're talking about it every show. Perrault's talking about it on the juice. People played it overnight.
Just put it at 250. Just like the Iowa total. Just like throw it up to something that forces everybody to bet under, and then just see what happens."
Look at this, Addison the Wrench, one of the guys in the chat.
Yep.
Part of the show. He just came in and said, "I might make my first NBA bet today."
To bet the over? Your first? This is the game? This is the over?
He don't.
This can't be your first bet. This can't be your first NBA. Because this can't be. Because it's a kiss of death.
Oh, no. Oh, now you believe in jinxes?
No, it's not really
a jinx. Now you believe in jinxes?
It's not a jinx. It's just that I feel bad for him because he's going to lose it and get frustrated.
Oh.
I'm not saying him betting it means it loses. I'm just saying.
You are saying that.
No, I'm just saying if it loses, if it wins, that's great. But if it loses, you're going to be frustrated and mad and be like, man, I've seen it too many times. So have you. Like your first bet shouldn't be this. You shouldn't be following this type of trend for your first bet in the NBA. Find something else and then work your way into it. It's kind of like betting on the Sharks when the Sharks were at home and they were what? 0-9-1 on the puck line.
And then you went on against them on the Flyers, and the Flyers smoked them. Or they smoked the Flyers.
No, they smoked the Flyers.
Bet the Flyer. Everybody bet the Flyers.
If your first bet in hockey was coming in betting on the puck line against the Sharks, you would have lost.
Right.
I feel like it's the same thing here. Like, I don't care if I lose this bet tonight. It's whatever. I have 5 other bets going tonight, so it's not that big of a deal. It's one bet.
Sounded like, though, you called him out.
No, I'm not calling him out. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it for my first bet in the NBA simply because if you lose it, you're going to be very frustrated. If you win, that's awesome. I bet it. Come on board. I have 237.5. It's 239.5 now. It's 240 now. Okay, this thing is running like a fish on a hook line. It's just going.
Fish on a hook line.
It's just going. Okay, this
Fish
thing's
on
going
a
to be.
Hook line don't run. What does that even mean?
Fishes who are hooked, they just run.
Swim.
They run. It's called when the fish runs. That's what it does. It means it runs away. It goes fast. It swims fast away from you. Yes.
Runs.
You're from Pittsburgh. You're from a landlocked state. I understand these things.
Oh, here we go.
Hey,
they fish in the Allegheny in Ohio in the Monongahela.
You have 3 eyes. Okay, sure.
Go don't know what you pull out of there sometimes. Them catfish got
like that fish from The Simpsons.
Got a full beard and stuff.
Yeah, that Simpsons fish. Got 3 eyes. That's what you guys are pulling out of
there.
Oh,
please.
Those things are pulling out. Go ahead and bet it. I'm just saying, if you get frustrated, don't get angry with it. Have a backup bet. I think Addison's got a bunch of hockey plays going.
Might have to ask James about this. How do you build a model for this?
Oh, that's a great question. We'll do that for sure. That's an awesome question and a great way to get into it. Number 4, Marquette knocked off number 1 KU last night. Shaka Smart. He may have his best team. This might be his best team ever. He may finally have the team.
Just for the record, I saw right before we started. I saw you said Shaka Smart may his title team this year in the graphic. May have. You left out a word, but it's all love. And I saw it and I was like, oh, it's not the graphic's not going to read that exact thing. And then it turns out that graphic did read that exact thing.
It always does. Yes.
Right. Okay.
I just copy and paste what you see on the
right. I understand. That's for the people. Listen,
it's me and you. On today. It was up to 1 a.m. last night doing all these things.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of toys we've been playing with. Yes. But he may have his best team ever.
Shaka.
This team guards. Look, it's why I bet them 20-1 to win it all. They guard. I mean, they're big. If he plays like that today, they got a shot to beat Purdue, but I don't know how they stop 7-4.
Got a shot. They definitely could beat Purdue today.
They could, yeah. I'm sure. But like, it's going to be, they would become, I sent it to you, like, it's been like 70 years since a team has played number 1 and number 2 in back-to-back days. Like, this doesn't happen. You don't get you don't get a chance to beat number 1 and number 2 in back-to-back days. This is a very rare opportunity for Marquette tonight.
Let me see. Where's the number?
Should be 1, 2. It's tight.
Scroll. Purdue Marquette 3.5, sir. Purdue minus 3.5. 140 dead under game. No.
Most likely.
Dead under game.
Most likely, yeah. The way Shaka wants to play, and Purdue can't go up tempo and score a lot. So yes.
Tyler just came in the chat and said Kansas is the free blank check today. Coming off of that game, is KU that easy against Tennessee?
I mean, I like the over. I don't know if I'd say. I don't think he's wrong. Okay, I don't think he's wrong by saying that, but I'm a little bit concerned.
We got a lot going on. Can you put a poll up right now? I don't want to put no pressure on you.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. No polls.
Not yet. Later.
Let's
After we talk to James, I'll start doing the polls.
Right. Let's keep James. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just I have too many things going on right now.
Too many things. Too many tabs. We don't need it. We don't want it.
To do a poll.
Put it in the chat, boys and girls, if you're here. Who wins that basketball game tonight? Purdue or Marquette? If you're going to watch, I mean, that's a 2:00. That's a 2:00 game. That's this afternoon.
Right. Well,
plans are canceled for me. I'm watching hoop.
Well, this game, I mean, Purdue Tennessee is going to be. I mean, Purdue Tennessee was a really interesting game because I thought Tennessee got completely jobbed by the referees in that game. I mean, it was plus 18 at the free throw line. They shot 18 more free throws, including a technical foul that got chucked on, which I thought was a good by Rick Barnes to get teed up in that game. I thought it was smart. I thought Tennessee got completely hosed in that basketball game. And I'll be really curious to see what Purdue gets for calls against Marquette, because I felt like they allowed Edey to literally like be in a mosh pit. Like they had guys all around him and he just started to forearm shiver guys in the back.
Just create the space.
And then they called it on Tennessee. They were calling penalties. They're calling fouls on Tennessee. I'm like, you want to call something on Edey, please? Like he can't just do whatever the hell he wants.
Yes, he can. He's 7'4". He does whatever
he wants. 5 faux fum. The guy's an ogre. It's like it's unbelievable to watch it. It's crazy to watch. It's impossible to play defense against him. It really is. And I don't know how in the hell Marquette does that today, but Purdue's got. I mean, it's just an anomaly.
If I'm Marquette, I say, you know what, Edey, get 50.
Ooh.
Tire yourself out inside. We'll worry about slowing you down a little. Ain't no one else going to score. Nobody.
Man, they guard. God,
do they play defense?
They guard. They're fun.
They had Kansas tied in a knot. They were frustrated as hell.
I agree. So here's KU today, as Tyler said to you.
Yes.
They're laying 1 against Tennessee.
Right.
I mean, Tennessee plays a style that's much more conducive for a KU up-tempo game than what they played with Marquette. But I'm not so sure it's an automatic. I mean, again, I'm high on Tennessee. I like Tennessee a lot. I love Ziegler. I love their point guard.
Yeah.
I think they just shot the ball really poorly.
It's getting ready to start now.
That's why I'm saying right now. It's starting soon. So, like, we can
starting
call our
soon,
shot.
as in right now.
As in right now, yes.
All right, put it in the chat. We don't got no time for no polls. Kansas, pick them, or it's -1. Just who wins?
Yeah.
Tennessee, Matt Perrault, SEC apologist and #1 cheerleader. Tennessee or Kansas?
I didn't say Tennessee. I like the over. I think the over is a better bet. I want to watch the game and see. I'm going to in play this if we can. If I have the ability to watch it and bet it in game, but I like the
game 3 days in a row. You like the over?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Because no one's going to play any defense. This may be an AAU game. This may be just like Matador defense. And then before we get to James, who's in the green room here, and we'll throw him on. So here in just 1 second. But Purdue's laying 3.5. You like Purdue? You've liked Purdue the first 2 games. You like Marquette today.
I think Marquette.
See, I want Marquette. I didn't bet this. I want Marquette to win this so badly that I actually can't bet this because my 20-1 future on Marquette to win it all is gone. If they beat #1 and #2 in back-to-back days, goodbye. That number is see you later.
What do you mean? How much? It's not going to drop that much.
Oh, it has to drop in half.
15-1.
It's got to drop in half. It's got to be 10-1.
In November?
It's got to. You beat back-to-back #1 versus #2, and you're the #4 team in the country.
In non-conference games at the beginning of the season in Hawaii.
Ooh,
slow down.
I don't know.
We can't cut it in half.
Are
we going to take no more money on them? I got to take more money on them.
Why?
Nuts. We can't.
Why?
Lower it to 10.
Why would you take more money on them?
There's a lot of teams that can win this. I don't want to stop taking bets on teams in November before Thanksgiving. Leave it up there. Take bets. Come on.
I'll be curious. You win Maui by beating Purdue and Kansas in consecutive days.
It's a big day.
You're #1. This is, somebody asked me, is Marquette the #1 team in the country after the win over KU? I said, no, they beat Purdue. They're the #1 team in the country. Right. They're ranked #1 for sure if they come through. And it's an awesome thing because I think UConn, Creighton, and Marquette, this is going to be, when you want to talk about looking at games to circle.
In the Big East?
In the Big East,
it's
you got
be
6
magic.
wars. Six wars coming up between these teams. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait to watch these.
Is back, baby.
It is. You guys really, I mean, defending champs UConn, obviously, you could say it's already been back, but you've got two teams now in Marquette and Creighton who both can play very similar styles to the way Marquette plays. It's guard play. It's big guys. It's defense. I mean, Marquette's defense is so damn annoying. I mean, KU just looked frustrated the entire game.
Bad. They looked like literally pissed off.
Yeah, because they couldn't do anything. They were in a spin cycle and they couldn't get out of it. They just, you could see that they were just so spun around and they sped them up so much. They couldn't do anything they wanted to do. They couldn't catch the basketball. They were so messed up. They couldn't just catch the ball. It was unbelievable.
Well, it was like when a guy gets in your head and the team gets in your head by playing defense, you're trying to think before you actually like have the ball, or like in hockey, you're thinking too fast and passes don't get completed, shots get missed, you shoot it wide, like things happen. Defense, baby. I love good defense. That's why I like Marquette today. Guys in the chat are getting mad. Like, it's not Purdue hate. I like Purdue. I'm going to defend Purdue for as long as I possibly can until we get to the tournament. You know they're going to lose in the first or second round.
Of course.
Can I say that out loud?
Because that's what Purdue does. Yes.
Sorry. No. I hope it don't. It don't.
It's what Matt Painter does.
Oh, no, I didn't.
It's what he does.
You like to besmirch the court.
It's what he does. It's Matt Painter 101. You know, it's what a high ranked team lose to a 16 seed. Whoops.
Here we go.
No, here we go. All right. Let's talk to one of our, it's an old friend, but a new friend.
Right.
Let's get to our guy on. One Mr. James Santori.
Put us to shame. He used the background. He used a fancy background.
He's got everything rolling here. Welcome to the BVB, James. Good to see you. Oh, wait, you're muted. Hold on. Can I unmute?
I'm good now.
There we go. We unmute you. What's up, my friend? Welcome to BVB. Rhythm Sports, new sponsor of ours here on the BVB. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. All right, James, your background is what? Let's tell everybody, because you're going to be joining with us from time to time here on the show.
Well, Matt, I was going to ask you. So for my background, I'm a Philly guy, and I'm a diehard Philly fan. And are you wearing an Eagles colors on purpose for me, or is that?
Sure. This is a Celtics version, but you want to claim it as the Eagles? You can claim it as the Eagles.
Eagles stuff, James. On Monday, we were decked top to bottom. We looked like we were in South Philly. He had a Rocky T-shirt on. I had the old school Eagles Mitchell and Ness stuff on. And by the way, they won.
I went 4-0 in that game. Eagles money line, 2.5, teased, and the under. It was beautiful.
Look, I actually did a video where I used my rhythm model to see what I had to take my heart out of it, because if it's up to my heart, the Eagles are winning every single game. Again, I wouldn't have had the heartbreak that I've been dealing with as a Philly sports fan recently. But I actually had them on the spread, and I took them outright. So it was a good night for me too. Good night for the Birds. South Phillies. It's been very peaceful the last few days. Everybody's pretty happy. So it's good going to the holiday.
Is it done raining? One. Okay, so I heard you guys had some rain. It's been raining nonstop there. And two, did the model have the Sixers yesterday? Because that game caused more agita for me, as they were losing the whole game and then came back and lost in overtime to the Cavs.
All right, well, first of the rain, I've seen a few peaks of sunshine today, so we're on the way back to decent weather. So it's nice. The Sixers. So again, diehard Philly sports fan. The Sixers. It takes me a while to get comfortable even thinking about betting on them, especially with the season starting the way it has. They're playing great. They look great as far as, again, they have much more ball movement. It looks like the offense is flowing way more freely, which has just been a welcome to see. But I don't even think about looking at anything betting wise for them until at least halfway through the season. So I don't know the answer to your question. I do know they lost in overtime, but but I do think actually they have a really solid team. I still think there's another move coming. I don't know if I like Levine. I think more Caruso would be the right fit. If they can make something happen.
Dave thinks he is Alex Caruso, by the way. Dave believes he is Alex Caruso.
I got my headband ready. This is my guy.
Tell him he looks like Elmer Fudd. He looks like
Elmer Fudd.
It's Elmer Fudd. He looks like Elmer Fudd in Space Jam, not Alex Caruso.
Well, look, I've never met Alex Caruso, so for all I know, Dave is Alex Caruso.
Thank you.
Please come to Philly.
All right, James, tell us about Rhythm. What is the application? How did it start? You're a Philly guy with Boston ties. This is our show. This is like what we do. Pennsylvania and Massachusetts together. It all blends together perfectly.
Yeah, I love it. Well, first I'll give you what rhythm is. And I think a great way to put this into an easy way to understand is Friday morning, or actually, you know what? Let's put it Thursday morning. You go out for Thanksgiving Eve tonight. You have, whatever you want to call this holiday. You wake up, you feel awful, but you want to get your bets in for whatever the games are. That's what Rhythm's for. Rhythm is going to help you make those best bets and make it really easy for you to find them and give you all the data you want, whether you're somebody that wants all the data to be able to build your own models, or you're somebody that strictly wants data-driven picks really easily and accessible. That's what Rhythm's for. So we're really a tool for the better that is just making that process from start to finish much easier. And again, as I discussed, like with the Eagles, I had a long day of work. I didn't know what my bets were going to be right until game time, but I was able to use Rhythm to be able to get those picks in, to really feel comfortable with them. And again, I've had success all season long using that methodology.
James, this sounds unbelievable, but for either old guys like me or people that just refuse to acknowledge that technology is taking over the world, how does one go, sure, I'd love to build a model, but I don't have a clue how to start? Is this for someone, does it have to be for somebody way advanced or into coding? Or can this be for somebody like me who's going to have to go ask my 9-year-old, hey, James said I should go download this Rhythm thing and build a model. How do I do this?
Sure. Yeah. And I think that's the cool thing about what our team's built. It's really for everybody, right? Like there's so many different types of bettors. And I think what we're trying to do is be able to have an option for every single type of bettor. So whether you're somebody that doesn't want to know anything about how data works or any technology, and you simply just want good bets, honestly, the same methodology as traditional handicappers. Like you're going to pay because you trust those picks for whatever reason. That's the model. There's an option for that. We also have the options for people that, again, Dave, let's say you started to take an interest in starting to use more data or understanding the technology available, and you wanted to build a model. Before Rhythm, you usually would have to use spreadsheets and pay for data feeds and manually update that.
Right.
And that's what we're trying to take away. So we're making it a very easy to use interface to do the same exact type of modeling, allowing you to track, allowing you to see, again, alternate odds, really putting everything in one place and allowing our back-end algorithms and our data scientists to do the hard work for you. So trying to really fill that gap for both advanced bettors, but also casual bettors too.
We're going to put a QR code on the screen here. If you guys are watching live or watching on SportsGrid, you can be able to put your phone and take your camera out and shoot it and be able to download the app directly off the QR code that will be on the screen here momentarily. But where did this start? Where did the idea come from? How did this become a reality where you guys took it from idea to application?
Sure. Yeah. And it's a pretty cool story, right? This is all based out of Boston, as Matt alluded to earlier. Our founder, Megan Lanham, she was a Division I basketball coach, and then she ended up going into the business world. And when she was in the business world, she ended up doing some grad school at MIT, where she met our co-founder, Brian Bichkowski, who was in the military. He was running large scale operations for the military, had both a finance and a tech background. And while they were in class together at MIT, they were discussing how it was surprising that there's not more data and data science applied to sports betting and helping bettors, right? It's all over sports, but why is it not being tied to sports betting? Well, it really was, but kind of behind the scenes and not in a usable function for customers, unless you were a data scientist or if you were, again, a professional bettor or handicapper that's paying for a team of people to do this. So they kind of started brainstorming like, hey, like, let's figure out how we can apply this high level data to sports betting. And that's how Rhythm became Rhythm. So they beta tested for 2 years with college basketball. They had a lot of success with that. Actually, their models predicted last year that UConn and San Diego State would make it to where they made it, which was pretty impressive and a great use case for what we do. And then what we've done in since then, and again, we've raised capital. We've, again, really tried to make this a large scale operation so we can continue to add sports and add features. But what we did in September was we launched our subscription platform, which allows people to then go and, again, get all this data, build their models, get recommended picks. And what we're doing next is adding prop functionality as well. So really for DFS players, for, again, fantasy players, there's so many more pieces that we can add to, again, the overall function of somebody's betting experience. But again, it's gone from concept to idea pretty quickly because the team is so unbelievably strong from the back end to the front end. So it's a pretty cool story, and we're just getting started.
Is it only basketball, or can you do multiple sports? And I'm sure within the multiple sports, if there are different levels of how deep you want to get. So like, this is something that you don't have to be betting per se, sides or props only. Like, you may find different ways to use the tools than actually like signing on an app and betting, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's one of my favorite things personally. Like, again, working in this industry, sometimes it's hard to just be betting. And Rhythm makes my life easier in that sense because it's less thinking about what I'm going to be betting on, scrolling through a sports book. Sometimes it's even more just conceptualizing a game and how I'm going to watch that game is understanding what a model says. And I think that's what we've seen a lot of users and media personalities, people that have shows, content creators have understood that Rhythm is not just something that helps them find their next bet, but kind of enhances that sports experience as a whole, because not only does it give you more data, but also drives you to watch games you may not otherwise watch. We actually have a WNBA product that we had people come and tell us that they became WNBA fans and WNBA bettors because of Rhythm, which is pretty cool. And again, I think as all these sports look to continue to grow, like that's the right way to engage and partner. So we've seen that a lot. Again, college football, college basketball, we have people that become diehard, people from the East Coast that become West Coast, St. Mary's fans because they're watching them play at midnight and like they're money on them as the night's turning. So, the cool thing about what we do, again, it's every sport that we have available right now is we have college football, college basketball, NFL, and NBA, the WNBA as well. And we're working on adding more features and more sports in the next few months. But again, our goal is to have something for every single type of better sports fan and help create new ones too.
James, I'm going to ask you this question. And as you answer, I'm going to put the QR code on the screen so folks can get their phones out and take a picture of it and get it right to the App Store to be able to download the Rhythm Sports app if they want to check it out. When they do it, what do you see? Like when you first go to the application, what does a user see? What does the interface offer to a first-time user?
Sure. And again, I'll just preface this by saying it's actually going to be changing in the next few weeks when we add props in. But right now, what you're going to see is it's going to help you build your own model, which is going to help you put your instincts of what's going to happen into a game. So let's say for NBA, you think 3-and-D is what influences the outcome of game best. You make that your model. There's sliders that you use to weigh factors. Those factors are then ran against our algorithm. And I know this is a lot of tech talk. Basically, what we do is we run your instincts and get the best bets based off your instincts. So you swipe a few factors, we run the tests, and you get a bunch of recommended bets, score predictions, and more after that. So basically, with a few swipes, a few calculations on our back end, you get recommended bets for every single game in every single sport that we have available.
So I can go on and pick the parameters. I want to weigh this, and this, spit it, select it. You guys do all the back end work and say, bet Jalen Hurts rushing yards over, bet Josh Allen pass completions under, and bet him to throw an interception on Sunday night. Something like that.
Yeah. So basically there's multiple ways you can use it, right? Like that's a use case where somebody can use it to influence their other decisions based on what the recommended bets are. And again, we don't have props right now. Props will be in the next few weeks, but that's going to give you more of the type of data you just said. But let's say, again, I'll use the 3-and-D idea before. So let's say you're creating an NBA model. You think 3-and-D, like that's the style of play that's going to affect the outcome of games most. You would swipe the 3-pointers and the defense as far right as you can. You can swipe the offense, tempo, fouls to the left, and then you run that model, and then you get recommended bets based off that. So like, let's say you think the Celtics that's the way their team plays best. You can kind of create your model based off the Celtics play style to get recommended bets for them and other teams as well.
You don't have to recommend the Celtics just because the show's called Bostonian.
Trust me, I hate saying the word
Celtics. Don't even start that, James, please. I'm going to talk to you a lot. Don't have to kiss his ass to do that.
No, I hate saying the word. I'd say C. I hate saying the word C.
It's okay. Celtics. I was reading last night that Boston right now is not just better than everyone else in the league, but significantly better than everyone else
now we've done
in the NBA at this point. Now they got to win in the playoffs, but regular season wise,
there's one reason why. Do you know why?
Jason Tatum's the best player in the league.
Hell no. Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Fine. Yeah.
I have since 2019, and there's people that can verify this. I had a job interview, and we were talking about Philly sports, and they said, "What would you do with the Sixers right now?" This is 2019. I said, "I would trade Ben Simmons for Drew Holiday and a first-round pick, which was used at the Pelicans at that point, and that's before Zion. I thought that was 3-and-D is what the Sixers had been missing the entire Joel Embiid era. Never happened, and I thought we were going to get him this offseason. So when he went to the Celtics, I literally felt like, again, I said the word again. I thought my heart was ripped out because he's such a good team player, defender.
It's a running theme, though, right? You could have drafted Jason Tatum. You didn't.
Hey,
could have got Drew Holiday.
Here we go. Hold on. This is
I'm not comfortable to talk about the
show,
Markel
Matt.
Fultz
What are you
stuff,
doing?
I'm just saying you could have had Jason Tatum. We just pulled a fast one on you guys, and we
Markel
gave you
Fultz
Markel
stole the
Fultz.
chance.
We made it sound like Markel Fultz was the next best thing, and you guys bought it. Danny Ainge swindled you guys. We got Jason Tatum.
You sold me. I would still sold him Markel, but yes, but
how it works.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. All right, let's pivot to college football. The game that everybody's talking about on Saturday. I mean, we're not talking about Penn State just housing Michigan State on Friday. We know that's going to happen. Michigan hosting Ohio State. All right.
Yeah.
I know you're a sports fan. I don't know if you have a specific allegiance to a college or anything like that, but everybody's talking about it. If I put in some factors, 3.5.
I came prepared with
what
this.
Are we
Don't
talking
worry.
about this game?
I already got the pick for you, but first off, my college allegiance. We were 4-0 in college basketball until last night. We got our asses kicked by Duke, but LaSalle University, go Explorers.
He's a big five. I knew you were going to be a big five
guy.
Yeah, he's a big five guy. There we go.
Yeah, so LaSalle's back, though. LaSalle basketball is back. It was a tough night last night, but Duke's Duke. So, we'll be talking about that more as I come on the show.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Sure. All right. But Ohio State, Michigan. So I actually had a pick prepared from my model.
Nice.
My rhythm model has a 74% chance to win Ohio State spread. So I'm taking Ohio State plus 3.5 at minus 110. 74% chance for my rhythm model. Michigan's won the game 2 seasons in a row. Michigan also has the number 1 scoring defense. Ohio State has the second ranked scoring defense. But I think that for some reason, Michigan, to me, they're missing something. Obviously Harbaugh, but they're missing something. I think they're fake. I think they're fake. So I think Ohio State's going to expose them. I think they're going to cover 3.5. And I think Michigan's going to start a really steep downward spiral real quick.
How do you say your name correctly?
I bet it.
James Santor.
That's James Santor from Rhythm Sports saying that Michigan is a fraud. The views expressed right now are only by James Santor.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Ohio State community, let's go. Let's have some fun.
Bet it. No, I don't think
They're
you're wrong.
Come at you.
I took the 4. I think that it's a numbers play to me. Michigan can win the game, but Michigan wins by 3
versus the world. It's Ohio State and James Santor with rhythm against the world. Look at that.
Very good.
Look,
once again, I'm gonna put this up on the screen for you guys to get a scan for a 14 free trial at Rhythm Sports right now. You can take your phone out, take a picture of that QR code, and that will take you right to the App Store for your phone, so you guys can download Rhythm and check out everything that Rhythm's got available for you guys. James, on the way out, anything you want us to touch on? Anything you want the guys to know about?
Well, I heard you guys talking about college basketball picks today before, so I had one prepared too.
Okay.
And if you guys like the under, you're going to love this game because it's my favorite national pastime in college basketball, and that's a Virginia under. I'm taking Virginia, West Virginia under 120. It's very low because they both have bad. The Virginia offense has been fine this year. West Virginia's offense has been trash. They've been held under 70 every single game so far. And Virginia's defense is pretty solid as usual. And again, I just think it's going to be a lower scoring game because of just the nature of both teams' play styles this year. So that's the other pick I got for you. But again, rhythm is something for any type of bettor. It's going to enhance your experience, give you more data, and again, make you think a little bit differently about how you're making your picks. So something great to explore, especially on a weekend like this when there's tons of different sports. We can help you make a ton of different new bets and different types of bets. And the cool thing is you can track all within the app without having to make picks within sports books if you want to test your models and test what the type of data that we're giving you. So 14-day free trial, but I can promise you it's enhanced my betting experience and it can definitely enhance yours too.
James, happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for coming on. We'll talk to you later on in December. We'll see how that Ohio State pick goes. Some of the guys in the chat aren't too happy about it. Our Michigan people are all getting mad. They're all getting mad. They're all getting mad. James, good stuff. We'll talk to you down the line, all right?
All right, great talking to you guys. Happy Thanksgiving.
James Santor from Rhythm Sports joining us here on the Bostonian versus the Book. Great to get him on the program.
Santor coming in hot.
Yeah. Coming in hot. It's great. Make the play, make the pick, and see what happens. And I can't say he's wrong.
No, the Ohio State play makes sense. I mean, that's the word on the street. A lot of the rhombuses, parallelograms already took the 4s. They're going bye-bye. They are undefeated. Michigan is undefeated. I mean, this is a game that I think is going to be – I hope it lives up to the billing. That's, again, these things build up all week. It's only Wednesday. We're talking about it. This is the last show for us. Again, if you guys are here joining us, you want to leave a super chat. I'm looking down while we're talking to James. The super chats are flying. Thank you guys for that. That button's in the corner. You can do that. We'll get all that in bonus time. But it's only Wednesday, and we're talking about the game on Saturday morning. Cannot wait.
Can I interest you in this trend, which is really fascinating?
You always do. That's why we do the show.
Our guy, Ralph Michaels, pointing out that the series is 8-0-1 or 9-0 to the over since 2013, averaging over 70 points per game.
Damn, bro.
Can I interest you in over 46, Ohio State, Michigan?
Are we having a pretty clear day? We ain't got to worry about the weather?
As far as I can tell.
I mean, that seems like a play, no? Over in a Michigan game without Harbaugh? They've been running the ball like it's 1958.
9-0 to the over. Isn't that mostly due to the quarterback play, though?
Yes.
I mean, aren't we significantly lacking the quarterback play that we normally see?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, like CJ Stroud was in this game last year. Like we've seen unbelievable. I mean, JJ McCarthy was too, but like, is McCarthy healthy? Have you heard this? Because I've heard this. This has come to me. If it comes to me, it must come to you. That he's not healthy.
Looked like he got a little dinged up at Penn State, and they really played it conservative last week with Maryland. I mean, they were trying to just get out of there, you know?
Yeah. So, and there's been two things that have been said to me. The first was McCarthy hasn't been healthy since the Penn State game. He's not healthy for this game. The other thing that was said to me was he hasn't been healthy since the Penn State game. He's healthy now. Like they babied him to get him ready to go. And this is when they're going to rope-a-dope everybody into saying like the offense can't do anything. And all of a sudden McCarthy's going to come out and start firing the football everywhere. And it's going to pass all over Ohio State. And everyone's going to go, holy crap, where was this all season?
Both stories cannot be true.
Right.
I don't know.
But both stories have him hurt, though. Both stories say that you could get, because then he takes a hit in the game and he gets re-injured and then everything goes sideways.
Can you do a poll right now?
I can now, yes.
All right. Put the pencil over there. Matthew, Patricia.
What's the question?
Or Ohio State or Michigan?
Outright?
Who wins the game?
Outright, not spread.
Where we're going on Saturday, we don't need no points.
Okay.
It's an outright decision right now.
Okay.
We got people coming in, leaving. They're leaving super chats just to say Ohio State's going to win. Someone else came in, I missed it, and said, Michigan, please. We appreciate James.
I mean, this is the game of the year, right? This is the game.
This is the game.
Called the game, but this is a monster. I mean, like the ratings for this game. Question to you on this. I've seen a bunch of people say this. Do you have any problem playing this at noon Eastern?
Oh, I saw Furman wanting to play this in prime time and all this other stuff.
He's not alone. A lot of people have said this for a long time. This
noon Eastern.
But because you're a Big Ten guy. This is history, right? This is nostalgia. This is when this game has been played. This is people's schedule who've been going to Ohio State, Michigan since they could learn how to say Ohio State and Michigan. They want this game played at this time because of tailgating tradition, scheduling, everything else, because it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Right. This is when you play this game. We all get to partake in this party because they're both undefeated and it's big and it's going to determine the other spot. The loser of this game, I don't think gets in. Even if it's close, I don't think the loser of this game gets in. And you know me, I love to get 2 Big Ten teams in. It'd be fun
Right.
and all that other stuff.
Right.
I don't think they get in unless we get to overtime and the other games get blown out. Florida State loses, blah, 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 blah. But this is for everything. I don't know. Well, we got a lot of votes. It's always noon. Clarchek just said, thank you, Consig. It's always noon. It's noon. All you people out here on the West Coast, Vegas, we can have more handle. The bookies want it later. They would have gigantic. They're already going to have big handle.
I mean,
biggest handle game of the year.
It's a really.
Oh, this is a monster, man.
Up to this point, or bigger than the title game, the biggest game of all.
No. Up to this point. Yeah. The title game is a dream. I mean, they just put it up and it's up for a week.
You bet it.
It's the only game left. Everybody's got. It's like the Super Bowl. Everybody's got to have a bet on it.
Right.
But this is that game that crosses over. The guy who's only a Big 12 fan is a little bit interested in this. The guy, he's hoping, as a Texas fan, he's hoping, Michigan wins in a blowout and Texas can find a win. This has Pac-12 implications. This has if you're a college football fan, you're watching this game at noon.
100%. I mean, this is the game of the year. So last night we learned that Florida State has been jumped by Washington. If we started the playoff today, Washington's in, Florida State's not.
Yeah, they had to send that message the other. Was that last night?
Yeah,
it was only Tuesday last night. It's only Wednesday.
Yeah,
God, it feels like it's Friday night.
It does.
Right now. Oh
right.
God.
But Florida State's out at the moment because of the injury to Jordan Travis.
There's people that are going to have to answer for this. If they win Saturday and they beat Louisville,
I think they're going to house Florida. I think they know they got to put up a number. I think there's a lot of pressure on scoreboard here, and Florida sucks.
Florida's not good. And
you have a chance I think this number should have been back to where it was originally, which is 10. And I just think Florida State's defense, Florida State as a whole, they're playmakers, even with a backup quarterback, they have a chance to do some. It's on the road, I know. And this is a Florida State team that learned last night that all your hard work, you haven't lost a game yet. You're going to get left out. And Mike Norvell is pretty good at running the score up when he needs to. And I think that this is going to be a really interesting situation for not just the quarterback for Florida State, but the whole team, because they saw that last night and went, oh my gosh, we're not going to get in.
I can't imagine. And they had Norvell on, and he was like, oh, the committee did a good job making these decisions right now. He had to get off camera and go, listen, sorry, Will. Fuck off. Let's go, boys. They're trying to keep us out. You ain't keeping us out.
Right.
We're coming to win this game. We're going to Florida.
Make their life hell, right? Go there and make their life hell.
Sorry for you. We get the Gators with us with a meaningful future, and you guys are down. Bam. We're stepping on you. We're getting the ACC championship, and then we're going to beat Louisville. I just can't believe they're going to keep them out. I can't believe it. Can I read one super chat right now?
Sure.
I just saw one come across.
Okay.
This is from our guy D Stout, who's out riding around on the tractors, taking pictures like a photographer. This guy's a farmer.
He got so many. I couldn't believe how many tractors he has.
My man got equipment. I'm going to his farm. Listen, I'm not a farm guy. I'm not a horse guy.
My brother is.
Neither one. But I got to go see this operation. D Stout got a whole arsenal of stuff.
He does.
He just came in and dropped us a C note.
What?
He just dropped us a C note, Perrault. Okay? A C note. Okay. That's why I said stop. I got to read this. Timeout. 20-second timeout.
Sure.
D Stout said, happy Thanksgiving, BVB. You all mean more to me than you will ever know.
Whoa.
I will have to watch later on replay. I'm a little tied up today. Fuck OSU. Mic drop. Bam! Now we're ready. We're getting ready for the football game.
It's a big game. Washington State. Apple Cup. Any concern here? Because Washington knows now that they're in. If they get a chance, they get in. They're the 4 team on the poll. If they're 5 in the polls, they're 4th in the playoff. Win 2 games and they're in.
We got to win 1 game at a time. Stop saying them extra numbers. That game against Oregon's going to be a mother you know what.
Oh, hell yeah.
That one ain't going to be easy.
Nope.
And that game ain't going to mean squadoosh if we don't beat Washington State this year.
And Washington State's looked like absolute dog crap for the last 2 months. But watch them make their year by knocking out Washington.
No way.
I agree. No way.
Game.
I mean, they've been skating by. I mean, they got very lucky against Arizona. They've been very lucky against Arizona. They're very lucky last week. Like that, they've just been getting W's. Like they've been on. Oregon State had a shot. They couldn't beat them. Like they've had these moments, and they keep on making the play. When don't they do it? Could it be Saturday?
No.
Okay.
No. They might not cover.
No, they're going to house them. I think Washington destroys Washington State. Destroys them. I think it's
Am I hearing things? Yesterday you came on, we talked college football, and you said rivalries, dogs.
Yep. Until the committee did what the
slept. You stayed up all night. You built these crazy graphics. We got all this stuff, and now you're like, house them.
Because the committee did what the committee did. The committee flipped without anyone losing. The committee flipped and put Washington.
Bullshit,
they put Washington into the playoffs. They literally did exactly what they wanted it. They pissed off 5 different fan bases in one move.
People are coming in at you. Everybody's coming. It's
okay.
crazy.
They pissed off everybody by doing it because now everyone's like, wait. I can win a major conference and be undefeated, and you're not putting me in?
And you can tell me, look, go to Miami. I got Miami stuff. I'll go to Miami, play in the Orange Bowl. Don't worry about it. We'll keep you out of the playoff. But next year, there are going to be 12 teams. You'd be in. Don't worry.
Correct. Next year doesn't
matter. Can you imagine that?
This is the last time that we will have this conversation. Next year, we'll have this where it's a more open playoff. But with only 4 selections available, we know that Georgia, if they win, and they're going to win tomorrow or win on Saturday, and they're going to most likely beat Alabama. But if they don't, Alabama, Georgia, there's your 2 spots. You got 2 spots left. It's the Big Ten winner, and then who? Washington. I mean, could you imagine if Florida State gets left out and Alabama with 1 loss goes?
The Texas people are going to come after everybody because Alabama.
And then Texas is going to go, wait. Where are we? We got 1 loss. How do we not get it? We beat Alabama. We beat Alabama.
Beat that team.
There's a lot of so I am expecting a lot of big numbers to be put up by these teams because there's some angry coaches and fan bases that are concerned that they're going to get left out.
You know what number, though, ain't going to put up a big number?
Who?
Have you seen this total for the Iowa game?
Well, hold on a second. Hold on. We're going through the games. We'll get to that in a second.
I missed that one.
Don't jump ahead. It's on the rundown. It's on there. Because I think Oregon's going to kill Oregon State. This is another game.
I have to agree with this one.
This is another game that I think that's possible.
Bummer for Oregon State, that game last week. It's going to be a tough to come back. And then,
I agree.
This is going to be a tough spot.
Alabama's got to beat Auburn.
Stop. Got to beat Auburn.
Auburn got caught looking ahead, had one of the worst losses in school history last week.
Oh, so they bounced back and give a competitive game to Bama?
I don't know. All of my Alabama friends think this is going to be like a 50-0 rout. They're all
crush this team.
They think that Alabama's going down there for a historic win over Auburn.
Rat poison.
Yeah, as Nick says, yes. There's a lot of Bama fans, and everyone thinks the over is the play.
Oh.
And I'm like, really? Like, yeah, Alabama's scoring 40.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I'm like, all right. Alabama first half, though. Don't mind it.
Wow.
Yeah, probably.
Alabama first half. That was people claimed that on their taxes for years.
And this is a good book. I mean, I've bet it twice so far. I'm 2-0 on the year doing it. This is a good week to go back to it because I think Alabama's going to come out rocking at all.
B. Shep, if you're listening to the show, B. Shep, this is one of your plays. He said, give me some more in the first half, please, Dave. This will probably be one of them plays.
Yeah, 7.5 probably in most books. Maybe 8. Okay. Bama's going to be up 14.
Ain't no 7.5. You can't just – no, it's extra. You're not getting those 7.5. Here he goes again. People are trying to make his
first quarter. So what is it? What's the first half number?
Hold on.
It can't be more than 9, can it? Is it out? It's Wednesday. Is the first half numbers out yet?
Hold on. Some books are getting a little ambitious. Look, this is the last week.
Yeah.
You want to take bets? You put stuff up. Let's go. Hell yeah, it's up. All right, let me see. Bama. See, I didn't even look at this game all week because I was like, this is a house job. They're gonna. Although Bama has to win to be in, right?
Oh, do you mean win the West?
They have to win the game. Oh, it's 7.5. Good number.
Huh.
Wow. Oh, people are gonna lay that.
Hell yeah,
that's fine. Oh, that's a
Just
pleasure to
saying.
be.
All I'm going to say is this. I have been around this game for too long. Okay. I've seen this too often.
Somebody from Auburn get to you.
Nope. I'm just telling you, I've been
Doing.
to this game 5 times. I've covered it 2 times on the plains, 3 times in Alabama. For some fucked up reason, Auburn goes and drinks some magical juice, and they come out and they look like a completely different team every time they play this game.
Man, oh man.
It is wild. It is one of the more insane things where you're like, Bama's undefeated, right? Yeah. Bama's got 1 loss. Yeah. They've killed everybody. Yeah. They're losing at halftime to Auburn. Yeah. Like it just
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. It's the ultimate throw the record out game. The difference is when you have a chance to literally rip the throat out of your opponent, you're going to do it. So if Bama can do it, they're going to do it. If they can embarrass Auburn, they will do it. If they can score 100, they will do it. So that's the one worry on this, that if Auburn starts turning the football over, it turns into an all-out rout, and Nick is not stopping. He will try to hang one on Auburn that will be historic if he can. We'll know early. You'll know real early in that game if Auburn's going to be around or not.
Right.
If Alabama's going up and down the field, it's 14-0, kiss it goodbye. Game over. It's going to be a blowout.
Okay.
So, complete opposite of that will be this one.
I got to stop you right here before you get to it. We just had a guy named Corey Macbeth, who I apologize if you've been here a lot, but he just dropped another. This is a speed limit super chat, 55er. Just dropped a 55er in there.
Man.
It's a nice purplish pink color. Corey Macbeth said he's thankful for such an awesome sports show.
Wow.
It's going to be 27 degrees at kickoff for Nebraska versus Iowa, a.k.a. Farmageddon.
Farmageddon all over again.
Bet the over on the punts.
Oh, hell yeah. Can you?
Hell yeah.
What book will put that up? Hell yeah.
Number of punts.
If I have a prop bet for that, whatever it is, better bet it over. Yes.
God bless you, Corey Macbeth. Thank you for that super chat.
The total is 25. 25.
I've never seen this before. And this is like silly. This feels like a simulation. My buddy
I've seen baseball games with more offense than this game.
You're damn right.
Like, what are we doing?
What's the winning score? The team that wins the game scores what?
13.
Oh, man. Are you serious?
13-3. 13-6. That's the final.
Do both teams get in the end zone?
No. I don't think Nebraska's. I think Iowa's winning the game.
Oh.
I like the dog in this game. I like Iowa.
Farmageddon?
Yeah. Is Cooper playing? I need to see that. If Cooper's playing, I 100% like Iowa. But if Cooper's out,
ask Corey. I don't know.
Going to be a little concerned if Cooper's not playing. If DeJean's not playing, then it's a big difference. But
can you put up look at this? We have this poll has been up for 15 minutes.
51-49. Holy crap.
Look at that.
That's amazing. 51%, 49%. I can pull in. I'll put this on the screen so folks can see this because
that is, that line's perfect. It's perfect. This is going to be such a, like literally cancel everything Saturday morning.
Oh, we can't, but
we're getting a lot of picks today, by the way. If you guys are in the Brigade Proxy service where you're sending us the picks, we can't thank you enough. Appreciate you for doing that. We're doing everything we can to make the process as smooth as possible. Our Survivor guys' picks already in, but Millions and Westgate, the lines are out, I believe, now for both contests. Send us your picks today if you're using Thanksgiving Day games because they got to be in tonight because the games kick off early in the morning. Look at that. 51-48.
I don't know.
That's only 99.
Should be 52-48. I don't know what
this is. Who the math guy did this?
Me. I didn't do the math on that. Just FYI. That's Google. That's
Can't blame nobody. That ain't me, and that ain't Perrault.
Yeah, that's
Don't
Google's.
come at us with the math.
So what's the question now?
Does the game go over or under 25? Iowa, Nebraska. I mean, at some point, it's got to go over. 25 is the lowest number I have ever seen in my life for a football game. I'm 53. Can't be. None of this makes any sense. 25.
Under.
Farmageddon.
Under. You just like
That's a
saying
great
Farmageddon. This is the first time you've heard this term.
I'm going to say it 10 times today.
Because
Let me
Farmageddon,
over, but
they've
I'm
been
saying
saying
Farmageddon.
they've been calling this game either Iowa State or Iowa Nebraska or Iowa State Nebraska. They've called that Farmageddon's been a common term.
Oh, it's not just for this game?
No, it's been used a lot. Whenever Iowa State, Iowa Nebraska, Nebraska Iowa State, it's always a term that they'll use. But
I thought it was just for this game.
No. This is the Heroes game, the Heroes trophy.
I'm not buying the Heroes thing.
And then it's Farmageddon.
Farmageddon. Oh, are we gonna? It's a 9:00 Friday start. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna watch this.
Oh hell yeah, I'm watching this. No,
Gotta watch this.
Oh yeah, might be watching paint dry, but I'm watching it. Hell yeah, no debate. We're watching this. Gotta watch this game.
I think you have to.
This is because it's Black Friday. We're not on no BVB on Friday.
Right.
I'm doing Sports Grid, so I'm gonna be,
Are you gonna
just
be
hanging.
on for this? You're not doing a morning Sports Grid, are you?
I'm doing 1 to 4, 1 to 5. I think I'm doing afternoon Pacific time. So
Okay.
4 to 8
All right, that's
Eastern.
good. So
4
you,
a.m.
you got the afternoon window.
Yeah, on Friday.
Missouri, Arkansas, Air Force, Boise State.
But I mean,
Oh boy.
the real big game is the NFL game. I've got the Dolphins game, so we got that
house.
Yeah,
The Jets.
we got that game going on for
Yes.
that. So that's going to be fun to have that one. Okay, one more college game, then we'll get to the NFL. UNLV number has come down. This number, by the way, this game is not on TV anywhere except locally here in Vegas and streaming.
Really?
It's on local cable here in town, but it's not anywhere else. This is a really big win. The Rebels win, and they are in to the Mountain West Conference championship game, and they will host. San Jose State became bowl eligible last week. They're 6-5, but they're rising. San Jose State's playing well right now.
Uh-huh.
Any shot UNLV loses this game,
Of course there's a shot.
Bummer. It'd be such a bummer.
Oh, we can't get this close and not get it done.
They're 9-2. Chance to go 10-2 and host the conference title game at Allegiant. The Mountain West wants UNLV, by the way. They want to host it looks much better to do.
Of course.
And then if they win the game, they have a massive home field advantage, obviously, but if they win the game, they go to the LA Bowl where they'll play most likely USC. Huge. So many people will go to LA for that game from UNLV. Be a huge opportunity. Take on a Pac-12 school. Monster chance. I really hope the Rebels win. Really hope. They're the best team in the country, ATS. They're 10-1 ATS on the year. I think this is a night game.
Hold on. Saturday. UNLV. Noon here?
Is it really? It's a noon game. Oh, that was late.
It says noon Pacific.
Oh,
I was going to say we'll shoot down and take the kids. This will be a fun one. But that other game will be going on.
On Saturday?
I'm going to drive down when Michigan and Ohio State's playing, unless it's a blowout.
Yeah, unless it's a rout.
Yeah. All right, we'll keep that in mind. I really hope the total's 59. 59?
Both teams can score.
59 and a half. Oh my. Over.
Yeah, both teams can score.
Over to.
Yeah. I like over
Go
too.
Rebels.
All right, to Thanksgiving we go. NFL game on Thursday. First one, Lions-Packers. Line is up to 8 for Detroit. Any fear here on the Packers?
I don't want the Packers. Do you?
No. Lions have been really good on Thanksgiving.
The Packers, come on. Unless the Lions sleepwalk through the first half and keep them in the game. There's 2 8s and the rest are 7.5s.
Yeah.
47's a total. Game's an over.
Yeah.
I think it's party time for the Lions.
I want to see what the Lions. I want to see what the Lions look like. You're right in the first half because last week they were completely all over themselves against the Bears and needed a complete crazy rally to win the game. So I'm worried about. I'm not going to lie. I'm worried about the number. Number seems high.
Right.
Over 7 seems like a little extra.
That's
teaser special.
Oh, it has to be over 7 because the teaser.
Yeah, 2. It's beautiful.
If we're in the book,
I love it.
And we're printing tickets just in denominations 5, 10, 20, 50, 100.
Uh-huh.
It's 3-game money line parlay or 3-game teaser. Detroit down, Dallas down, San Francisco down. Here you go. Oh, you want 20? Good. It's a very efficient. I used to say that in the book all the time. Just pre-print these things. Be much faster. Have your money ready. Just come up. We'll hand you the ticket. Goodbye. Started off with the Lions, right?
Yep.
They win.
Yep.
Might not cover.
Yep. Just like last week. I teased them down. They covered the 2.
See,
Didn't cover the 8.
This was the same line. So you're telling me the Packers and the Bears are the same?
Yes. Justin Fields makes them the same.
They're the same.
I'm fair. Yeah, I'm fair with that. Yep. But they didn't cover it. So I could say Packers. I think Packers are live to cover. I really do.
Packers live to win?
No, I don't think so. But I mean, I don't mind it if you take them. Packers plus 14, I think is safe.
Packers plus 14 is safe. Probably.
So I mean, I'd rather go down.
This is the game most likely to be a blowout, in my opinion.
All right. I like the Lions -2. That's what I've played. But
okay.
Packers, I don't mind Packers plus 14. Commanders and the Cowboys. Here is an interesting little stat for us for this game. Cowboys are up to 12.5-point favorites. The biggest Thanksgiving favorite for Dallas since 2009. Favorites of over 12 are 7-0 and 6-1 ATS on Thanksgiving since 1990. 7 of the 8 biggest favorites have all been on the Cowboys for them to not just win, but to win and cover. 6-1 ATS when we get this high. This is not the game that's a blowout?
Well, based on that, it is. How many points is Washington going to score? That's the issue.
Right? Yeah, I don't know.
31-10?
31-10.
I mean, it's only 40. It's 49. 48.5 and half the spots, 49 and others.
The Cowboys just kill bad teams.
So we just going to stick with that?
I mean, I don't know. The Commanders last week lost to the Giants. I know it's a week by week league, so you can't really look back and say, it will happen again. But the Commanders can't protect a quarterback to save their life. This Dallas defense is going to eat on Thanksgiving.
Everybody's eating on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, on that defense.
They're wearing patches for John Madden on all the jerseys. Did you see that?
Didn't they do it last year too?
I don't know, but it's that turducky thing.
Nice. Good. I didn't know that.
Turducket. Yeah, weird. Turducket.
Turducket.
Yeah. Whatever
I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
That was Thanksgiving. Him and Pat Summerall. That was Thanksgiving.
Oh, the best.
For you kids, you can go ahead and look that up. The celebration that they had when they brought the turducket down and they all grabbed a leg.
Yeah.
They all ate together. What an amazing, just audible, just listening to their voices together was such a soothing thing. It was football.
Right? Yeah.
Summerall with the call, Madden with the bam, and then the telestrator, and it's awesome.
Yeah. And like Madden would say and do all this stuff, and like then just deadpan, like he never heard a word he said. Summerall would go
1st and 10.
He would go 3 yards on the carry, second. It was like he wasn't even listening.
It was awesome. It was a straight guy and just the comedic dude who just was bouncing around. It was so good. They were just, I mean, I'm so glad that they called the Patriots' best win ever. I mean, they called the Rams win. And John said it. What is he doing? What is he doing? I would take a knee, go to overtime. Bill, you got a rookie quarterback. I'd go to overtime.
Yeah.
Nope. No. Every Patriot fan goes, oh yeah, that's great. Every time you listen to that, every time the NFL Network plays that, you hear Summerall and Madden both telling Belichick he shouldn't be going for it.
Right.
And then Adam
said all the time, nobody knows shit. Even sometimes the guys doing the games.
Kick for the gods. Up and good.
Prezano came in the chat. And again, guys, we'll get to the roll call Friday or roll call Wednesday in about 30 minutes from now. Mm-hmm. Kind of a special deal. We're going to try a little experiment. But Prezano just came in the chat and said, Washington has no pass rush. Dak's going to have all day to pass.
Probably so.
Big game for him, prop wise, like bet him over and stuff.
Fair.
Probably over 1.5 touchdowns, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dallas teaser down. Lions teaser down. Yeah.
Crunchy. Dak over touchdowns thrown. There you go. Okay.
Like that too. Yep. I like that too. Seahawks are up to +7 now on this. Niners are expected to go in there and run over Seattle. You buy that?
So yesterday, move came and they took 7, went to 6.5, and they laid 6.5. It's back to 7.
Mm-hmm.
And some places have juiced to 7.
Okay.
Last week, and I went on Wager Talk with Teddy and Prez. Teddy gave me 4 examples, and I didn't realize there was 4. I knew there was 2. 4 examples where games middled in the book in the NFL on Sunday.
Wow.
Opener, close, the game fell in the middle. 5 with Houston
Okay.
and Arizona.
Oh,
Rams fell 1, impossible. It fell 1 because Seattle was favored. They took 2 and it flipped, and then it went to 1.5, and they took 1.5 with Seattle, closed 1 and fell 1, like impossible. But there were a couple more. This game could fall 7, no?
100%. 100%. Yeah. 100% it could fall 7. This game scares me. I'm staying away from this game. This game has me worried.
San Francisco, historically, they'll go up there and lose with the better team. On the regular, this has happened. So I think there's just this is a good number.
Yeah.
This is another one. Put it up. We'll do this one right now. San Francisco -7, Seattle +7. Use 7 as the number because I think that makes it really hard.
55%, by the way, under Iowa, Nebraska. 55% are saying under.
55% said under.
25.
In Iowa, under 25. I can't wait. That's going to be awesome. We're going to be talking about that on Monday. We're coming back on Monday, right? We're doing a show Monday?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. We got 4 days off. It's the longest we haven't done a show in 2 years.
It's great. Reset. It's beautiful.
Perfect reset.
Great.
We got a lot of other stuff to do.
What is you want who wins outright, who covers?
No. +7, -7. 49ers -7, Seahawks +7. Who you got? We asked the BVB chat. Got a big crowd in here today, boys and girls. This is awesome. We're getting numbers on these votes and all this other stuff. Again, hit the like button. Subscribe. The channel's up to 1,700 subscribers now.
We got there. Nice.
Yep.
That's great.
At 1.7. I was very excited about that. All right. I am voting in the poll right now. Boom.
First ever Black Friday game. Dolphins laying 10 at the Jets.
What's the quarterback's name for the Jets again?
Tim Boyle.
Boyle.
Gonna get boiled.
It's gonna be trouble. No, I think people are gonna be shopping by halftime.
Yeah, probably.
Right?
On the Amazon app. But yeah.
Probably. Right on the game. Told me before the show, or they're gonna got it set up where they could do it right there.
Yeah. This is really interesting. I read an article I was telling Dave before the show on why Amazon has paid how much they paid for this game, because it's actually, they're trying to get people to stay home and not go to the big box stores on Black Friday to watch sports, because there's a law that was passed in 1961 that said the NFL can't play past 6 p.m. on Friday nights. So this game kicks off at 3 to get done by 6 p.m. Eastern on Black Friday. And they're doubling their ad spend. It's going to cost nearly $900,000 for a 30-second spot during this, because it's open to everyone. You don't have to be an Amazon Prime subscriber to watch this game. Anyone can watch.
How does one get Amazon Prime just for this game?
You just download the Amazon app and it's available. Amazon Video app. The game will be on there. You won't need to sign in or anything. The game just will be on there. So you go ahead and get on the Amazon app. They're going to have it on Amazon.com. I mean, it's going to be advertised everywhere. But you don't need to be an Amazon Prime subscriber to watch this game. You do for Thursday nights.
This is like a little test.
For what? Amazon to be a broadcast channel? Well, it's everything. I mean, I told you before. You disagreed with me. I think Amazon's going to be a book. I think Amazon's going to have the games. They're going to be betting on the games. They're going to be everything. And Amazon's going to be a one-stop. You can shop, buy. They're going to have a deal partnership, and they're going to have sports betting right on the screen where you can go ahead and bet.
Oh, my God, too much.
Amazon bet's coming.
How about make sure my package gets here on time?
That too, but they already got that locked down. So
yeah, worry about that.
They're printing money on Black Friday, and now they're going to have a game on that you can watch and not go. So this is a Machiavellian move. This is, 4D chess. This is trying to get ahead of it, saying, well, the NFL was always afraid that Black Friday wouldn't be watched because people do other things.
Oh.
So Amazon saying, well, let's test that theory. Let's see if we can.
Sonic, another wrench, big part of the show, put these graphics together and all this other stuff, the overlays. He's did those still shots. Tremendous job, Sonic. I'm glad you like your hat. I hope it's working out. He just came in and said it's on Twitch as well. Twitch is owned by Amazon, so they have it free over there too.
There you go.
Crap.
So they're trying to pull people away from going out. Don't go out. Guys can say, well, I can't go to IKEA. I can't go to
no, you can
wherever.
do all that stuff right on your phone too.
Yeah,
right.
We can't buy IKEA on your phone, but it's keep people home.
You could be out and watch the game on your phone, on the Twitch, on the Amazon,
too,
on all this other stuff. Not
that
free.
too.
You ain't got to be on Amazon Prime. That's
that
pretty.
Too. So those things are going on for the games on Friday.
God bless you.
Sorry, excuse me. I was trying to shut my mic off. I couldn't get there.
That's fine.
Okay, to the games on Sunday. KC is coming here. Raiders at home. What is wrong with this offense for Kansas City? This offense is an absolute mess.
Why'd you pick a picture of Patrick with all
I did. NBC did. Fewest second half points scored in the NFL over the last 4 weeks. The KC Chiefs have scored 0 points in the second half over the last 4 weeks. Raiders are on this list. Jets, Patriots, Colts, Rams, Raiders, Panthers. Number is 9.5 for Kansas City on the road at the Raiders. Am I off my rocker by saying this number is wrong?
What do you mean? It has to be the teaser number. They're going to take Kansas City down on all the teasers. So
all right.
What are we going to make it 7?
I'm just going to take the points.
Right. That's fine. That's what everybody's going to do. That may work.
Just give me the Raiders.
Yeah, that may. It's coming down right now. 8.5. One place.
Should have bet it.
Yeah. Well, it's only one. DraftKings is at 8.5. I didn't look at FanDuel, but DraftKings is at 8.5. 43 and dropping. Another dead under game.
Oh, 100%. It's the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a dead under team now.
Man, oh man.
Let's see what I can get. Can I bet this?
It's so funny. Every time we talk about the Chiefs and we start to besmirch them, somebody goes in the chat. Addison, one of our wrenches, just went in there and said, JC from KC, earmuffs.
I just got 9.5, so that's beautiful. So I just took it. Raiders plus 9.5. So I can't.
There you go.
So it's not missing. I hadn't bet it yet, so I just went and bought it and just went and bet it.
Ooh, Jimmy Jack 4Ks. So it sounds like the play is Kansas City first half.
And I mean, if you want
game off.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, given the way they play. Look, the Raiders are playing inspired football. The Chiefs are questioning who they are. Chiefs have got a lot of questions. This is a bad place to come. Okay, tell you right now, this after Thanksgiving, after that loss at home. I mean, just reading, I've got friends of mine who write Chief blogs and cover the Chiefs, and like they think the sky's falling. I mean, they really believe, like, they're questioning everything. They're questioning Travis Kelce's commitment. They're questioning whether or not Patrick Mahomes is healthy. They're questioning whether Andy Reid's going to be able to get this team focused. Everything's being questioned right now. I mean, it is. So they come here and lose, which, by the way, can happen given the way that Antonio Pierce has this team playing. Defensively, how they have this team playing. AOC's playing really well, and they got to cover Devontae Adams. Josh Jacobs to get the football. This is a danger spot. I really like the Raiders here plus the points. This is a danger game. Raiders, they can win the game outright.
Man.
Send the Chiefs into a complete tailspin.
Whoa. Man, I don't know. You're drinking the juice for the Raiders.
No, I'm not. I'm fading the Chiefs like I faded them with the Eagles. I'm fading the Chiefs. I don't think the Chiefs are good.
Here he goes again.
I don't think they're good. They got Travis Kelce, who is love drunk.
Is women weak in legs. Hey, Seabass Anthony. Seabass went on and said I stole his comment. Rocky came out in 1976. I've been saying women weak in legs since Mickey said it back then. I didn't mean to steal your comment. Seabass is a big part of the show. He came on and said, Sharapan used my joke and all this other stuff. I wasn't using your joke. I think it's Kansas City's not losing this game. They may not cover. They're not losing.
It's not out of the question in my mind. It's not out of the question.
Is Taylor's on tour? She ain't coming here, right?
She could come here. She's off.
What?
She could come here. Yeah, she could come here. I mean, she played Allegiant. That's where I saw her. So I mean, she knows the building.
Oh my god.
She could come here. I wouldn't put it past her at all to come here. That would be. Yeah, I could see it.
The whole house is consumed with the Chiefs now. The whole house here.
That's the problem.
Kendall
right?
watched the game.
That's the problem.
And she got in a chat yesterday. Kendall, the 9-year-old, the wrench, she said, he dropped those balls, right? And I was like, are you watching football now? She goes, well, I had to watch a Chiefs game. And he should have caught that ball. And I was like, okay.
Yes, he should have.
Yeah.
And the fumble was brutal.
Oh, man.
I'm just saying there's a lot of people asking some very
Good
and
questions.
then on the same day that he dropped that pass, that article came out in the Wall Street Journal that pointing out where he is mentally.
Oh boy.
So the team, I mean, Mahomes, you start asking for all this pop culture stuff, you start bringing these things in, there's no way you're not massively distracted. It's impossible not to. You're staring up at the box. You're looking
Whitrock
around.
just came in the chat. Thank you, Whitrock. He said she has a show Sunday night. She won't be there.
Oh, okay, good. That's good to know. Thank you.
Right,
She's still in, where? Because where'd she go? Brazil to where? Where's her next
I don't
stop?
know. Whitrock came in and said it. I trust Whitrock. Thank you.
I believe him. Colombia. I mean, he won't. So I mean, post Thanksgiving, Taylor. But like, okay, let's put this to you for a second. Okay.
Yep.
We've all had girlfriends. We've all had relationships. In the beginning part of a
Been a
relationship,
long time for me, just in case she's watching. Been a long, long time.
Okay, but I'm just saying.
I had it in a long, long time.
We can relate to this, though. I think every guy can relate to this.
Yes.
Your girlfriend, your new girlfriend, has a massively traumatic situation.
Oh,
Coach, you're too early. Come back later, Coach. These people are all going to come in here too early. They don't listen to a damn thing. All of them. Yelled at all of them. I was like, can't come home. I said, come back. Yes, I said, come back later. We're not there yet, Coach. We started 15 minutes late. You're 15 minutes too early. Come back at 15, Coach.
Coach is a coach. He's on time. It means 15 minutes early.
He's right. It's fine. He's on time is early. We'll put Coach Young on. Thank you. I appreciate him jumping in. Everyone's going to start pouring in here. It's going to be a complete free for all in the back room.
Oh, I can't wait.
If in case you guys don't know, we're doing roll call Wednesday, but we're doing it live with real people. Roll calls will have faces and voices and people, and the roll call will be an actual real appearance by the people.
But we're going to do the usual thing.
No, we're not. We can't. There's no way. We have to. We're
talking about.
We can't.
We're going to put the roll call numbers in there, but we're doing it after the people come in.
We're going to be here till like 5 o'clock.
No,
tonight.
we're not.
Yes, we are.
I told everybody we get 2 minutes with us.
Okay.
That's all. We're going to bang them out. Boom, 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 boom.
Whole thing's going to crash.
No,
okay,
it's not.
sure. Sure.
Not
Anyways,
fresh.
back to my story. Taylor had a fan die at her show.
That was a terrible story.
Okay. Taylor on Monday night was basically crying. She sang a song that she wrote in her last album that was about death, about a child dying. And she sang it, and she was almost like the crowd was crying. It's all over the internet. It's everywhere, where her voice was cracking the entire time. She was completely broken up by it. If you're in love with someone or dating somebody, he's probably been on the phone with her for hours as chalking her off the ledge through all of this. She
Were
changed.
you a big on the phone talker?
Oh, yeah. You are too. Come on now. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
I used to fall asleep on the phone.
What are you? Of course.
Ask all
Tyler, get the hell out of here.
Oh boy, here we go.
They're all going to be in here. They're all going to. It's just going to be a free for all. It's going to be a mess. I appreciate you coming in, but you can't kick them in yet. We got 15 minutes to go. So text Tyler and tell him 15 minutes. We started 15 minutes late, so we were 15 minutes. Blah blah blah. I was a huge talker. I know you are too, because you both talk on the phone till hours on end.
I used to love talking on the phone too.
And so I really think this guy's got a lot going on personally that's taking his mind off of where. And I don't blame the guy. I'm not mad at him. I'm not saying it's a negative thing. I'm just saying that his girlfriend's going through an incredibly emotional thing right now, and she's in a foreign country. She's a mess on stage. She changed one of the lyrics to basically, it was all essentially about everything I touch turns to ashes. That wasn't the lyric, but she talked about herself, that blaming herself for the death of this fan who died of heat stroke, waiting for her to come out on stage in Brazil because it's in the southern hemisphere. It's summer down there. It was 96 degrees with 65% humidity. Super hot, super humid. 23-year-old girl died. So, like, there's a lot going on in Travis's life.
Right.
That catching a football might not be a priority.
Right.
Just saying. Just Raiders plus 9.5. Your Steelers. They got to win this game, man. Got to win this game. This is the season. You lose this game, you guys could slide fast.
Oh, man.
Not calling it a must win, but it's a big football game for the Steelers. You got to win this game. It's a big game for Kenny Pickett. It's a big game for Kenny. It's a big game.
Oh, my God.
They got to run plays for Pickens.
Oh.
They got to get the football to the running backs in better positions.
I got to pick this game for the better show.
Okay.
I got to go do the video after this.
Steelers.
I still don't know what I'm going to pick.
Steelers.
Steelers?
Yeah.
Like that easy? You never go that easy with the pick 'em game.
Dead cat bounce.
Ask the chat. Put it in the chat. Steelers -1. Just pick them. Just pick. Just steal. Who wins the game?
75%.
Said what?
On the Niners -7.
75% on a favorite.
Oh, wow. Big Biz just said he listened to the New Heights podcast. We should get Jess on here to do a New Heights podcast review every time. He said that Travis has one foot out the door. Dude was depressed. Even Jason looked concerned. I'm telling you, when your girlfriend, like, if it's real, okay, if they're a real couple and her emotional support now is Travis Kelce, Taylor's in a bad place right now. She's in a bad spot. She's lonely. She's in a foreign country. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the relationship's beginning to look more and more real to me every time we see stuff like this. And that's bad news for the Chiefs. That is not good for Kansas City. But I like the Steelers. I do.
Put it in the chat. Who wins a game? Steelers or Bengals? Just wins a game. Thank you, Crunchy. Crunchy got to go. He said he got to go check out some people.
Is that number right?
He said, good luck, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Be kind, stay safe, and laugh.
Just saw the super chat. What is going on in the super chat?
I don't know, but you guys are unbelievable.
God.
Whoever keeps leaving these super chats, I saw a couple and I tried to recognize them when they came. But
we'll read them all in bonus time.
We'll get them
for
all.
Sure.
Bonus
we'll get them all.
time,
Trust me. We'll get them all for that. What is going on? I hadn't seen it for all the whole show. My goodness, we're setting records everywhere. This is the most highest watched concurrent show that we've had ever.
Please don't jinx it.
How am I jinxing anything? What am I jinxing?
You've been thinking.
What am I jinxing?
We got all these people in the green room coming. You're kicking them out.
Oh, that's no. I didn't kick them out.
Voting.
That's
and
fine.
all this other stuff. We got more votes on polls. You think people are going to come with the Steelers?
Votes on polls.
We got votes on polls.
Yeah, I know.
Well, polls on votes. What do I say there?
I don't know. We're in Vegas. I hear polls. I laugh.
We got daughters. I don't laugh when I hear polls. Somebody told me that
job.
when I moved.
What do you mean? That's our job. Our job is to keep them off.
Keep them off the polls.
That's all. That's all our job is.
When I first moved here,
that's our job.
Kylie was 1.
Okay.
And then I started working in the book, and Jess was pregnant with Kelsey.
Uh-huh.
And we found out, it was another girl. And everyone was like, yeah, I'm going to have 2 daughters. And they're like, and you live in Vegas. You got to keep them off the pole. I'm like, what does that even mean?
You're not what it means. It means what it means. You know what it means.
I know what it means now, but I didn't then. I was like, wait a second. I think my daughters are going to be strippers. They're like, dude, it's all over. You can make a lot of money. I said, stop talking about this. I mean, I'm not, it's a living. Like,
it's an amazing living in this town.
There's ones that just fly in for, like, they come in Thursday and they work Friday, Saturday.
What is that called? Wait, there's the Southwest on Thursday. What's that Southwest flight called? Shoot. Somebody who works in California.
Stripper Express or something.
Something like that. You see, yeah. The Thursday Southwest, it lands here at 4:00. It leaves at 3:30 from Burbank Airport. It's called something like that. They all come in and come out. Yes, they leave on Sunday afternoon. They come in Thursday afternoon. And F1.
Oh, there was people working everywhere for F1.
Made a lot of money. People made a lot of money during it.
I stopped down at Circa just for a minute before during the week, and they were working everywhere.
I saw
Fremont Street.
I saw a post by
outside.
somebody that somebody at XS on Friday night ordered $180,000 worth of champagne for their group. $180,000 worth of champagne.
That thing's going to be forever. They're going to have that race here forever.
$180,000
forever.
Like, what the? Oh my! I mean, like, okay. So yeah, there's that. I like the Steelers. Bills at Eagles.
What do people say so far in the poll?
We're at 78% Eagles.
Oh
Steelers.
God, it's too many.
Burbank, the strippers come and go. The stripper flight, Southwest stripper flight. Yeah, that's kind of what it's called. Sure.
Gotta wear the come and go T-shirt. Maybe next week.
The hooker flight from Burbank. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, I know. Yeah, the girls did make good money, and it really did. F1, that's true.
Right. Yeah.
This is bad news for the Bills.
What?
This is bad news. This is a letdown spot.
Hopefully, Newbie makes it in time. He said this is the game they could lose.
Wow, I don't know.
He's genuinely concerned. I said, "What are you?"
But he was concerned about the Rams game. He went to the Rams and I'm worried about the Rams. They killed him. So
they had to come back late and win that game. They don't kill anybody. That's the problem.
Right.
This is the game. He writes that article every week, and he was, talking about the odds changing and all this other stuff. And I was like, dude, they just slayed the dragon. And Buffalo sleptwalked through the game against the Jets. It got Zach.
Well, yeah,
I don't think Buffalo was impressive in what they did.
They were not. No, but that's what I mean. Like, that was the fired Ken Dorsey. There's your emotional pop game. And now you go on the road to Philadelphia. That's no fun. That's not going to be enjoyable at all.
On Thanksgiving weekend, when all the people are home, like this, it's going to be, they're going to be going nuts. This is the same time as the Kansas City Vegas game.
Right.
I'm worried the game ain't going to be on here because of the doubleheader situation.
There won't be. No, it won't be.
Right. So I guarantee, maybe the whole house will be watching Kansas City. I'll have to sneak out or be left alone and watch it on the other device. But I like Philly.
So do I.
All right.
Yeah, I like Philly a lot here. I like him a lot, to be quite honest. I think this would be a contest play. This would be this would be a bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this a lot. The Eagles right now play the same way every week. They're consistent. They have an offense. It's very difficult to deal with. I don't like the Bills defense at all. I think they'll run the ball effectively and throw the ball effectively. And I don't like the Bills offense on the road against Philadelphia and that defense on the road. I think it's going to be problematic for Josh Allen. I mean, they just took down and shut down, gave up 17 points to Kansas City. The Bills offense is a touch more explosive than the Chiefs, but not a ton more explosive. So I mean, Dalton, they've had big injuries to key guys on that offense. And offensive
they ain't going to stop. I mean, like the Buffalo defense is going to have trouble stopping a run.
Yep, I agree. That's what I mean. I like Philly. I like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. I think this is a 7-point win for Philadelphia. So I mean, I'm fading the Bills on this. And then finally, before we get into bonus time, and we'll start the special edition of Roll Call Wednesday here for us on a Thanksgiving edition of BBB. I'm really pumped for this game. I'm really excited. I like Jacksonville.
You're selling this game for real. Like,
what do you mean selling? This is a huge game. What am I? These are playoff teams, Dave.
This is the first game on Wild Card Saturday every year. They put the AFC South team to play first because everybody's like, just get this game over with.
But these two teams are not the same. This is not typical. CJ Stroud is in the MVP conversation. He's already the rookie of the year. That race is over. He's a rookie of the year. He's in the MVP conversation.
You're excited for this? I mean, this will be on, but like
this is awesome. I can't wait. This is a good game. I can't wait. Remember, I have boxes and quad boxes and devices and everything else. I am 100% watching this game. Sound might not be on this game, but I'm watching this game.
Right.
I'm really interested in this football game because look, this is a division conversation. This is a wild card conversation. This is, Can Jacksonville continue what they did last week? I mean, they kill Houston on the road. This is a message they can send.
They're not. I don't think they kill anybody.
They killed last week. They killed the Titans.
Titans are bad. Houston's for real.
Okay.
Home dog. This one stinks to all high hell.
Texans win this game. It's a big, I mean, same thing. Texans win this game. It's a big message. They can win games against the team that was supposed to be, I mean, preseason odds, the Jaguars were a runaway favorite to win this division.
Right.
Runaway. And it's not even close to being a runaway.
We're gonna have to see if Emerson can come on the show next week if Jacksonville. Either way, maybe, but we ain't got no Houston guys. We're gonna have to get a Houston.
I got plenty. I got plenty. I got 3.
Because I think is the winner of this game the division winner. I mean, if you think Houston wins this game and they win the division, you better bet them to win the division now.
Let me see the standings to make sure that that's accurate. By the way, it's 42-all Tennessee KU in the second half. Hell of a game.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Okay, so the division right now
is Edie coming in to the game wearing an Expos hat.
Wow.
Can you see that?
I can't. I'm not watching it. Jags are 7-3. Texans are 6-4. Texans are 4-1 at home. Jags are 4-0 on the road. How about that?
Woo! We got a football game. Okay.
Told you.
All right.
Told you. This game.
Well done.
I'm psyched for this game.
Well
this is going to be fun. 5-2 against the conference.
Game at the same time. The Steelers and the thing.
5-2 in the conference for Jacksonville. 3-2 in the conference for the Texans. 1 game separates them. 3 wins in a row for the Texans. They're 6-4. I mean, from a playoff perspective, this is monster. Jags lead the division. Texans are the 6th seed at the moment. They are tied with the Steelers, but they have a tiebreaker over Pittsburgh based on head-to-head win percentage. Teams do play each other. Bills are 6-5, 1 game behind Pittsburgh. Cleveland is 7-3. Dolphins 7-3. Ravens, Chiefs, Jaguars are your division leaders at the moment in the AFC and Baltimore.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who wins this game. I don't know. I don't
either.
know.
But it's a good game.
This is a really good game. I wouldn't use this game in a contest.
No. This is a coin flip. This is gonna be a fun game to watch. Not a fun game to bet, but a fun game to watch. For sure.
Are you getting people in the green room? You got multiples yet? You got nobody?
They're watching. No one's there. They're watching. They're being smart.
Okay. All right.
I said the best way is to turn on the show, and then when we go to bonus time, you guys can all come piling in and be a part of it and be around it. So how it's going to go is this. We're going to start with all our video conversations, see how many people we can throw on here for Roll Call Wednesday. Then we'll do the roll call for you guys.
And then we're going to hit them. Well, you're going to tell me this is the last guy, and we're kicking everybody else out. I'm going to ask everybody to put their roll call
during
3-digit area code in the chat.
Shouldn't you just do it now?
Run them.
Do it now? No?
What do you want to do? What? We want to bring the people in.
Okay, first, and then we'll do that. Then we'll do better. Then we'll do better to book it. Then we'll do the super chats, and then we're gonna do what favorite thing about today.
Yeah,
which I really do thank a lot of you guys because the things you guys are writing on the YouTube watchbacks are awesome. We really appreciate that you guys are watching favorite thing about today because the only place you find that is in bonus time. So you're watching the entire show to get to favorite thing about today. You got to watch the whole show. So I very much appreciate it. One more quick thing before we let go of Sports Grid and let go of Sirius XM. If you guys are looking to get the show on podcast, okay?
We got our own QR code.
If you have to leave, if you guys can't be here, open your phone, take a picture of this, okay? It'll take you right to the BVB Apple Podcast. Even if you watch the show, help us get numbers up on this. Leave a review. Go ahead and download it, okay? Subscribe to our Apple Podcast YouTube channel. Let's get those numbers up. Let's try to push it. I know a lot of you guys are watching this show, but a lot of guys also listen to the show. This is a way, if you have to run out, if you never heard the show on audio, this is how you guys can listen with the Apple Podcast. That QR code will take you right to Apple. According to our stats, 90% of you guys are on Apple Podcasts. So that's why it's just Apple.
That's why it's
Spotify
there,
has
yeah.
one as well, but that's why if you guys are wondering why don't you put other ones up, 90% of you guys are on iOS. So go ahead and go into the Apple Podcast with that QR code. Thank you, Sports Grid. Happy Thanksgiving, Sirius XM. We appreciate you guys being here. We really do thank you guys for listening and watching on the replay. It means a ton to us. We do get tweets, so you guys can send us messages at Boston versus the book. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. We are off on Sports Grid, okay? Next live show is Monday on Sports Grid and Sirius XM, all right? That's next time you guys will catch us live for BVB on Monday after Thanksgiving, off Thursday, off Friday. For you guys who were live, Roll Call Wednesday time on YouTube and Twitter and on all the other fun watchbacks. It's bonus time. All right. You guys can roll on in now.
Come on in. Come on in.
All right. So here is Roll Call Wednesday. I wish I'm going to do this. At some point, I'm going to do this. We need to have like a roll call stinger. To like we're starting Roll Call Wednesday or Roll Call Friday.
Yeah.
Like we need to have something that go ahead and
I don't want to get you in trouble.
With what?
I already have it.
Have what? Don't play anything on like your phone. Don't do that.
For 5 seconds, I can't.
Just don't. No. It's a bad idea.
Damn it!
It's a bad idea. Don't.
How'd you know what I was gonna do? You can't even see me.
Because you're getting your phone ready, and I know what you're gonna do, and we're gonna get a copyright strike on us because YouTube's got their algorithms going crazy. So, FYI. All right, ready to start?
Yeah.
They're all piling in.
Hold on. Before we start,
all right,
I gotta just shout out this guy because I'm gonna shout out everybody that I can. And these people are coming at me. I'm getting texts. I'm coming at you. That's fine. Come at me.
They're all coming in. I got to start this soon.
Brooklyn Joe, my guy who wrote tickets next to me.
Yes.
For a year and a half. I love this man dearly. Is watching the show right now. Brooklyn Joe, I love you. The Rangers still aren't winning the Stanley Cup. Start this thing now, Perrault. That's how I had
Roll Call Wednesday. We started off with one Mr. C who's joining us here on the BVB.
Oh!
Come on, Stas amigos.
We're gonna have to play this and play around with this, guys, because this is very new. So I'm very curious how this is all gonna go. So technically, I don't know if this works. What's up, dude? We haven't seen you since Vegas. How's life?
It's good, man. Hold on. Let me get Alex. Come here.
How's the baby?
I got one right here.
Yeah, that's all right.
The baby or the dog?
Bring the boy over.
Which is, I think he's calling the dog over, Dave.
No, this is a kid. I call him.
Oh, it's a kid. So. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, what's up?
That's
tremendous. What's going on? How are you?
Look at this kid. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's tremendous.
You letting the beard come in,
the
huh?
firstborn, obviously.
Are you letting the beard come in? Like
a little bit for the holidays, you know.
Yeah,
a little beard
cold.
going. Yeah.
All right, we got to keep this thing moving. We can't have too many people in at the same time. But thank you. Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Too. Penn State rolls tomorrow, right? It's done. You go worry about it.
All right. Penn State lay 21. That's Mr. C. Appreciate you being here.
Mr. C. Get your picks in.
Let's see how we do this. Yeah, right. Can we do this or this or this? Hold on.
What's up, boys?
What's up?
Oh, there he is!
What's going on, boys?
What's up?
Not much, man. Just living the dream. Got today off. Had some dental work done yesterday, so I'm glad I'm home for this Roll Call Wednesday version. Loving life, loving the show, loving you guys, loving the hat. Shit's
How's
great.
It fit? The hat looks great.
It does look good.
Loving it.
Phenomenal.
Loving it.
Looks phenomenal.
Now we got to spread the love up in Amherstburg, Ontario.
That's it.
Representing the Canadian crew that we got up there. Oilers play tonight, yes or no?
Absolutely. They got it. They got it, man. You know what? I'm gonna send my resume in to see if they want me to go play net because at this point, you know what I mean. I'm a defenseman myself, but at this point, we need some help.
We'll see what happens.
If you go down, can you get back up?
Oh, I don't know about that. We'll see. But I'll just stand up. Hopefully, I can block as most as I can, and you know what I mean. I'll just bring that old school stand up back. You know what I mean?
Phenomenal.
Thanks, brother.
Oh yeah,
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
We'll talk soon.
We'll talk soon.
Now
we'll
we
talk
know
soon.
it works.
You know how it works. We'll get him back in. The one Mr. PSU Auto joining us here on BVB.
Ooh.
The man, the myth, the legend, the workaholic, the spreadsheet pro. How are you? Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, boys. Yeah, this hat is sharp. Look at that thing.
Oh, you got
Beautiful.
that thing curved nice
Yep.
and
Yep.
perfect. You took that picture with Mrs. Auto. You guys had a night out. You said hello with that pic. I was like, man,
I had
that hat can rock anywhere, dude. That looked great.
4 people asked, "What's BVB? What's
really?
that?"
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Spreading.
It's like
that's
a billboard, man. That's a billboard. Look at
That's
that.
nice. I like it. Speaking
Literally,
of
right?
billboards tonight, Penguins. Big game tonight. What's going
Yeah.
on with the Penguins?
Yeah, Penguins. I think this is a tight one. Low scoring. I like the under. I like first period draw. I don't think there'll be a lot of goals in that game. Penguins have been a sneak.
They're playing as good as they played all season, though.
Who's in
right?
net?
Like, this is good.
Who's
Jari
in
will
there?
be-
Jari?
Jari and Shesterkin. They've been playing to the under. We thought they were going to be an over team all year. They've been playing to the under. So
I mean, they smoked the Knights. That was wild.
yeah, I was on Vegas. I thought
was
Vegas would
wild.
bounce back. Vegas is kind of weird right now. They're not
Right.
playing good on this road trip. So I don't know what they're going to do tonight. They got Dallas. That's a really tough game for them tonight. Another
No
low
bueno.
scoring game, I think.
Yeah.
So
Dude, what's
No
the
bueno.
plan for Thanksgiving? What are you doing tomorrow?
going to my wife's family's tomorrow, and then headed back to where my parents are from, over in Central PA, over towards the Mecca State College. Over that way on Saturday for the weekend. So we'll be
two
Thanksgiving.
spots, two in
Two
one
spots.
day, or 2 in 2 days?
2 in 2 days.
2 in 2 days. Oh, okay, yeah. Get ready to eat, right?
Oh yeah.
Auto
Yep.
does two a
Get ready
days.
to eat. You're the best, my friend. Keep
Thanks,
up all the
brother.
work. Appreciate you coming in here.
You guys.
Take care. That's PSU Auto. Let's go ahead. Oops. Oh, wait. Go. There we go. Back. Our boy Addison.
Oh, look at this guy.
Look at Addison. Look at all the gear he's got
What is
going
this?
on behind
Very
him.
professional.
How are you, sir?
Hey, I'm great. Welcome to the studio.
That's
Man,
awesome.
You got a shoot planned, or you just hanging out?
Yeah, I had a shoot today, but no, this is where I work. This is
Okay.
just some of my gear that I use, do video and photography.
What
This is so neat.
What do you think about the Colts this week? I mean, they're home against Tampa. It looks almost too easy, does it not, sir?
I don't know. It's never anything too easy for the Colts. I mean, and I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan as well. I just want to see a good game. So that Tampa Bay and the Colts have a long history. So.
All right, what's your go-to for tomorrow? What's the one thing for food you got to have for Thanksgiving?
Well, see, I eat a plant-based diet, so Thanksgiving for me is a lot different. But if you're interested,
he's a vegan. Addison's a vegan.
Plant-based meat, yeah. Field Roast is probably the best brand for plant-based meats for Thanksgiving. So Field Roast is what I'd go for.
Yeah, but you can do sides. Also, you don't have to.
Oh yeah,
meat though,
stuffing.
right?
Yeah,
you
stuffing,
can have all that.
mashed potatoes for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just plugging Field Roast because I think that getting people to eat less meat is just better for everybody. So if you want to try something, if you go to like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, sometimes if like I've never had this, sometimes they'll just let you take it. So go get some free food.
Nice work right there.
Wow.
Hey, I have 30 seconds real quick. I wanted
please
to say, so thankful for you guys and the brigade. I was counting the number of brigade members I met this year, and I counted 20.
Holy crap!
Person.
In person?
In person. Well, the Vegas one counted for a lot, but I met.
Right.
I met Konowinski and B-Rad and JC from KC in their respective hometowns or home states. And then the Vegas was quite a bit too. You know, even like Johnny Parlay, fellow Hoosier boy.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. See, like, and a lot of people don't realize that, like, we did that and we didn't know exactly what we were doing, but it has grown so much since then. And it's all because of guys like you. Appreciate you doing the job with the wrench and the moderating and all this other things. The pictures you took are part of our deck that we're giving to people. You did an unbelievable job with that. And we can't thank you again for that enough for that. But we're coming to Indiana. I don't know when, but we're coming
Just yesterday,
to Indiana.
Matt said he wanted to come to Bloomington and see a basketball game. So
I do. I've never been there.
Right over
Mecca.
here. Come on down.
That's one of my. That's one of my Mecca. That's one of my must bucket list things to see a college basketball game.
We're gonna go see Purdue.
That venue is awesome.
I
love to see Indiana Purdue. I'd love to go watch that game. That'll be great. I'll be decked. I'll wear the candy striper pants. Let's do it. I'm all in. Let's go. It'll be awesome. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. Thank you for being here.
See you, brother.
Really
Thank you.
Let's roll and keep it going here. Let's go to
Doing
my
a hell of a job here.
of the work.
Oh!
Let's go.
Look at the chef.
Wait a minute.
What's
Look
going
at the
on,
shirt.
boys?
Look at the shirt,
chef.
Dave. Look at the shirt.
Get up close. I can't see that. What does that say?
Look at the
Move
shirt.
the damn number.
Yes. Look at this. I kept this when I sent you.
Oh yeah, I've got mine too.
You
oh yeah.
We have an over on hat changes.
Yes.
Oh, bucket BVB, baby. Look at this. How many things are you
And I got the
doing?
original, Dave.
Look at that.
Very first
OG.
one.
There it
That's
is.
an OG right there.
There
We
it
might have
is,
to
yep.
make that one the OG member.
That's one of the
because
first ones.
Chef Benny's one of our first OG members. Found the show, told us once that he's making his travel schedule around the show.
Right.
All this stuff. How's
Still
the
do.
wife? How's things? Are you
Yeah.
ready for your change and what's coming?
Your life is.
very
Look at the
soon?
picture, by the way. That picture behind your right shoulder is tremendous. It's got the Super Bowl picture. That's
Yeah.
great. And the other one, nice. Got both of them. That's
Got
phenomenal.
them both. We're ready. Just put the crib together today.
Oh,
So,
look at that! I remember that night.
the
That's when it
crib
really
is
becomes
all
real.
set.
It becomes real and real when that happens. You're like, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
really happening. Oh my god!
Has she
Putting
started
together
the
the kitchen
nesting
table.
stage? Are you all like
Oh.
she's moving the stuff around, get everything ready?
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
I'm moving everything around, getting
Oh!
stuff ready.
Oh, okay. We'll
Yeah,
move
we got
this
this-
around. Patriots, Giants. I mean, you're the Patriot
Under.
guy like this guy.
Under.
You come on, you give me the C's and B's parlay the other night.
Oh, we got
It
fucked there.
loses.
That was
You
bad.
take them
Bad.
both
Oof.
down in
They
overtime.
both went down.
They both lost last time. They're not going to both lose tonight. Plus 180 season B's.
Oh,
I like it tonight a lot. Yeah, I'm with them on that. Yep.
boys
And
and girls, this is Chef Benny. Again,
Yes.
in the chat.
It says right
All
there.
of you in the chat. This is phenomenal. Love you, brother.
the
Happy
Patriots, I
Thanksgiving.
mean, what's the spread? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
So,
matter. It
so
don't
we're
matter.
giving more
New
points.
England's
less
playing
points than we have
Portland.
quarterback.
Think about
Right.
that.
Will Greer. Belichick hasn't told anybody who's playing quarterback. It's
We
either
got
Will
4
Greer
quarterbacks.
or
Who's
Malik
playing?
Cunningham.
I thought they might call you. I've
Right?
seen that arm.
Good.
You can throw to
Happy-
me. I'll get there
Happy
and catch it.
Thanksgiving, my friend. Listen, enjoy when the little one's going to be here. Your life totally changes. Enjoy this one. Drink a lot. Have fun. Enjoy some football. And best of luck. What's coming down the pike? It's going to be life-changing, but really fun as well.
Thank
So,
you both. Love the show. Happy Thanksgiving.
you rock, man. Thank
See
you
you,
so
brother.
much. I don't know where this next guy is. He's somewhere. He's the one in Mr.
Oh.
Dotyler.
Oh,
where the
pardon me.
hell
Oh,
are
yeah.
you?
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at the
yeah.
hat. Look at the hat.
What are you look at that? Are you in Boston? What the hell's going on?
Where
I'm
are
in
you,
Knox.
Tyler?
I'm in Knoxville playing gambling on the Golden Team with a bunch of my DGen friends.
What a life you live. My
That's
God.
freaking amazing. That is so good.
Are you in between poker games or something? What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, I'm headed to Kentucky for Thanksgiving Thursday, Nashville Friday, then Harrah's for 12 days for World Series of Poker circuit at Cherokee. So yeah,
days. Hell
12
yeah.
days in Nashville?
my sister's in Nashville. Yeah.
Oh,
So going to see the sister in Nashville, going to see the grandmother on tomorrow up in Kentucky. So yeah, be a lot of travel tomorrow, Friday, and then a long 12-day World Series of Poker circuit where we hope to make all the cash.
Hell yeah, man.
wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So now, will you pay attention to sports while you're doing
Of
that?
course.
as well, or- okay.
Are you out of your mind? Of course.
Hey, listen, I'm just making sure. Relax. So how about a game on Sunday? I mean, you come on and chat and you give the money to the people that Tyler Model plays and all this other stuff. Give the people something for an NFL game Sunday that's a blank check like Kansas today.
Steelers.
Really?
Yeah.
Steelers.
That's the one.
I like
Write it out, cuz. As much money as you need. Write that check.
You got it, Holmes Place.
If it doesn't cash, I'll pay it for you.
See what he does?
You're the best, Tyler. We'll catch you soon,
See-
all right?
See you guys.
See you, brother.
Are they not watching the Vol game or the Vol game over? That's interesting. I don't think we've actually met this next person, by the way. I think
Hello. You guys
this
have not met me yet,
What's
but it
up,
is
man?
fantastic to meet you, Dave and Matt.
Jared, what's going
This
on?
is my wife's made hat.
Oh no, we're gonna make
Daily Juice transformed into BBB.
Look at that.
We gotta get this kid.
You like that? I thought you would.
It's like that.
Thank
right?
you. Daily juice right underneath it, Matt.
It's a juice hat and a BBB hat. That's true.
Thought you'd like that.
DM the show account and say,
We'll take
get
care
you
of you.
We got to get you out.
I got you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. Hey, I wanted to say real quick, Dave, the wife is a huge fan of the Squealers, so we're on the Squealers this weekend.
Squealers.
Gotta say it right off the top.
Squealers.
I'm a Browns boy though, because we're watching from Youngstown, Ohio. So I'm a Browns boy. Sorry to say.
What are the Browns going to do in Denver this week? Because
oh God, we don't even need to go there. We don't even need to go there.
We're going to win.
Joe Flacco, Deshaun. We don't even need to talk about any of it. It's fine. Once we lost Nick Chubb, I was checked out for the season. To be completely honest with you,
right?
But that's just me. I mean, anything is gravy at this point. That's what I said from that game in Pittsburgh. Anything beyond this is gravy. And it's been great. I'll take it. But, we'll see how it goes.
State or Michigan?
Oh, yeah, go Buckeyes! Woo! Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Go Buckeyes. Thank you.
Jared,
I love it.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching.
Thank you guys so much. I love the show. Thank you, Brigade.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it very much. Let's get our guy. Oh, wait, where'd he go? Okay, there we go. There it is. Okay, he hung up. I have to get coach. I have to get the guy. The guy. The guy.
Hold on.
What is up, dude?
Hold on. He said he's coming at me. Look at that hat. Looks so tight on you. Looks great.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta go with gotta keep the new era on it.
Yeah.
Do the little CC Sabathia little constant sign here.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah.
BBB Nation, listen. My Thanksgiving is gonna be great, but Black Friday ain't gonna be for me. Because I will not be watching the Jets this weekend. Everybody bet the Dolphins.
Agreed.
Bet the Dolphins.
I agree.
2 hands.
All right.
With 2 hands.
They're going to get annihilated. I agree. I mean, they can't score.
Yeah,
Tim Boyle.
It's good. Hey, listen, it's good to be on with you guys.
It is good to see you, my friend.
I miss you guys.
What do you mean? Well, hold on. We're going to do a lot with you. We already said we're doing NBA stuff with you. So this is just a quickie, but you're going to come back.
Yeah.
We got basketball. We got college basketball. Who's winning KU? Well, game is over. Who's winning Purdue Marquette? Who's winning?
I like Marquette. I mean, there's something with that defense, the way Shaka Smart kind of hounds you. It's kind of that havoc style that he had at VCU, but a little bit slow paced instead of running gun.
Right.
I think the play, guys, is the under. They're going to slow the ball up. Purdue wants to walk it up with Edey. They're going to crowd the lane. And you saw how Marquette defended the 3-point line against Kansas. I love Marquette. I actually may take Marquette on the money line. I know they're like 3.5. I may take them on the money line tonight. I think this team's playing at an insane level, and Shaka Smart's done a hell of a job.
JY, there's a game coming up at 3 o'clock Pacific. That's 6 o'clock Eastern where you're at. But West Virginia's playing Virginia. And the total is 120 or 120.5. One, how low can it go? And two, is that an underplay?
You know what's funny? Like last night, that NBA game that was 252. I'm like, there's no way in hell that thing's gonna 252, and they got to 300. So I mean, maybe that whole thing, Dave Sharapan, is whatever game is the lowest, take the under. Which game is the highest, take the over.
Now you're listening.
Just go do it. Play the under. But here's the thing. West Virginia, and I know they're better this year, Monmouth is, because King Rice's son Xander's there from Bucknell. But they lost to Monmouth at home. And that spread's only 9.5 with Virginia. I mean, that's a packed line defense. West Virginia can't score. Virginia's one of the best defensive teams year in and year out because of defense. Play the under, take Virginia minus the 9.5.
Awesome.
My friend. What are you eating tomorrow? What's the one thing that you have to have? Do you like pumpkin pie?
Ooh.
Do you like what's the one thing JY gotta have?
Oh, there's no doubt. My pops make some mean collard greens, man. I gotta have them greens. I don't need that cream spinach and all that other shit. I need me some goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Some collard greens with the ham hocks in it.
Yes.
And a little bit of that crushed red pepper in it. No, BBB for crew. If you don't know someone that makes some good ass collard greens, you better go find somebody.
Amen.
See you in New Jersey. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll let you know. Yeah. We'll see you in New Jersey.
We'll have you
really
on.
Quick. Hey, why are all these people in the chat donating money? What am I doing? You want me to put some money in the pot?
Nah, you're all good.
You're good. Just show up when we need you. That's all you got to do. And
coming
keep
on
wearing
NBA.
that hat. That looks good, bro.
Next week, you're on
listen,
next week.
Really quick, after the Jets get demolished like 41-3,
yeah,
you know what's coming out next week?
The Knicks hat.
The Knicks hat's coming out next week. No, the Knicks hat's coming out next week.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Take care,
Happy
man. We
Thanksgiving,
love
guys.
you. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let's go to wherever outside our next guy is. The original member of the BVB security. The original OG.
Yeah.
This dude.
Yeah.
Well,
What's up?
Him and I musically, we definitely have similar musical tastes. He was sending me some unbelievable stuff with Pantera the other night. Stevie Mac, what is up?
Man, I'm just enjoying the outdoors right now. It's nice and chill. The weather's nice. Keeping up with some basketball scores. You know, I got some bets on Tennessee and what was the other? Oh, Villanova right now. So that's what I'm doing. Just chilling outside. Might make a fire later. Hey, this is the thing, man. Living out in the country, you just do whatever you want to do.
Oh,
amen to that.
That is nice. Look at that. Quiet. For the people that don't know, this is Stevie Mac, capital M, capital K. If anybody, has any questions or wants to come at us or to chat or the BBB,
answer to him.
You can find him right there. Let him know, Stevie.
What do you want?
Fucking with anybody on this show, right?
I tell you, hey, who's that? Steve Harvey. He said, some people live by the hope creed. I hope nothing bad happens. I live by the wish creed. I wish a motherfucker would.
I can't wait to meet you in person. I swear to God, I can't wait to meet you in person.
And
listen,
go ahead.
No, good. Floor is yours,
well,
my
y'all
friend.
was talking about food for Thanksgiving. I'm just
I
was thinking to myself, I want all of it. I'll eat the vegan food, the non-vegan food. Whatever it is.
What's your Thanksgiving look like tomorrow? You got a big is it a big event there at the house?
Barbecue. A lot of barbecue going on. Maybe a deep fried turkey.
Nice.
Oh
my
man.
God.
All of it.
Deep fried turkey is so good. It's multiple years. I'm a big fan of it.
We'll be in Oklahoma at some point.
At some point, my friend. Love to see you. Thank you for coming in, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Take care, man. You be good. And then one more. We go to your neck of the woods.
Oh hell yeah!
It is Sweet Lou from the 412.
Oh yeah, Ish time.
Ish time.
What's up, guys?
What is going on, dude?
Just getting ready to hop on a flight to South Carolina to go see my sister.
Nice.
God bless. That's awesome.
Get out of the weather.
Great. I was going to ask you what you're doing for Thanksgiving. Are you going on a plane dressed like that, or did you just get dressed up for us?
No, I'm going on the plane like this.
It's
We got
tremendous.
to tell them how it is, baby.
Beautiful.
Steelers winning on Sunday? Please tell me yes.
I don't think so, but
oh, damn it! I knew it. I knew he was going to say that. I don't think so either.
That line's fishy.
Oh, it's terrible. Damn it!
Wow.
Are you spending all weekend down in South Carolina?
What's that?
Are you spending all weekend down there?
Yeah, I'm there till Sunday.
Okay.
But I'm flying back at 6 a.m. so I can be back for the Steeler game.
Beautiful.
That's dedication.
Beautiful.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for coming in here. That hat looks phenomenal.
Fly safe.
You got the
Does look
Steeler
great.
model.
I hope you guys win. I'm pulling for your team. I want you guys to win.
I hope I'm wrong. So
right. Absolutely. Yeah,
right.
You're wrong too.
Travel safe. Happy Thanksgiving.
Love you, bro.
Get your picks in.
Love you guys too.
All right.
Take care. That is Sweet Lou from the 412.
Get his picks in. That's right.
And there we go.
Put in. We'll do the roll call now. We got still a bunch of people watching.
That is the first ever live roll call that we have ever done on BVB, and it did not crash. We did not have disaster. I was.
Put the area code right now where you're watching the show from, please. So I can get you in here and recognize where you're from now. I mean, like those people were from all over. Over. Literally, we went all the way to Canada. Stevie Mac was down in Oklahoma.
Yep.
Jared was in Youngstown, Ohio.
Mr. C says Mr. C likes the Steelers like I do. So it's 2-2. You two are Steeler fans. You're against your team. Mr. C and I are not Steeler fans, or we're on the Steelers.
I'm not against them. I am just genuinely worried.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I looked at the game, I thought, Cincy -2. Like I don't know. So I'm genuinely concerned, but I think they can win. And I like the dead cat bounce thing, whatever work thing. I don't know. Put it in the chat. Area code city. It's coming up. I mean, we just banged out like how many people was that? 10, 12? What was that? That was good.
I don't know. It was too many. It was a lot. It was a lot of work. I'm tired.
All right, relax then. All right, just I'll start the roll call Friday. You get
Go,
your notepad?
go. No, I'm not keeping track. Just go. Just go. Just roll with it today.
All right, somebody keep track of the cities or the states. Actually, just
roll.
the states. All right, here we go. Relax. Sit back. Relax. I got this. All right. We got CBW up in the 315, rainy Oswego, New York. Oswego, dead cat bounce for Syracuse on Saturday versus Wake Forest.
Oh, not bad. Yeah.
What?
I can see that. Sure. Yeah, I can see that.
Please.
Yeah.
Joe the Fat Panda, 303, Denver, Colorado. Joe and I were DMing last night. He was sitting having dinner with Little Panda.
Nice.
Absolutely adorable little kid. We got to get Joe. Joe, I'm going to send you a hat. You got a lot of things going on. Stay positive. Keep showing up for the show. Keep telling people about it. Appreciate the hell out of you, Joe the Fat Panda.
By the way,
Football Guy
KU
97. What's that?
KU is killing Tennessee.
There you go.
Up by
That's
10.
good. All
Whoever
right.
called who was one that called that? KU was even
Blank check. Tyler Wyatt Betts.
he was right.
Yeah. So far, so good. Football 97. Football Guy 97, I mean. He's in the 717 Lancaster, PA. We had some details to work out about some merch going his way too. So stay tuned. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sir, out there and your family. Addison, well done. Hat tip to you, Matt. That was excellent. JC from KC, 216 Cleveland, Ohio. It's 41 degrees there. Starting to get cold back east. Pay attention to the weather for the games this weekend. Kevin Roper, 601 Hattiesburg, Mississippi. I have to find a way next time we do that to get Roper on. That'll be good. Represent Mississippi. The Egg Bowl. I have to get Roper's pick on the Egg Bowl. We didn't even talk about it. They're going to crush them.
Yesterday we talked about it.
Yeah, that's right. Deuce Daly, 978, Lowell, Massachusetts. Hello. Thank you, sir. Sonic, the Wrench, and the guy in charge of this beautiful thing and these graphics and these pictures. God bless you, sir. 602, Phoenix, Arizona. TP, are you with me? Question mark. 206, go Seahawks, Huskies, and Kraken. You might get two of the three this week. I don't think the Seahawks win the game, but Huskies are winning. Chef Benny, 401 Rhode Island. Yes, Matt was a wizard with switching everyone in. Thank you and happy Thanksgiving. Again, happy Thanksgiving to you and all the Benoits. Matt Armbruster, that was amazing, guys. Excellent. Glad you enjoyed it. Put a comment on the YouTube channel after the show. That will help us. Thank you. But Matt didn't put his area code, so I can't say it.
Oh.
Thank you. I said his name. Call me Jared's in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Where should I DM for the hat? The show at Boston versus the book, or email. Which is the email, Perrault?
askthebvb@gmail.com.
There you go. Call me Jared. Thank you very much, sir. Stevie Mack came back in just to say that he's in the 918 Tulsa, Oklahoma. I don't know how many people from Oklahoma we got down there, but Stevie Mack counts for 2. See the guns on that dude? Man, man. The Juice, beautiful thing when the tech works the way it's supposed to. You're damn right, the Juice. The Juice is down in the 602, I believe. The Juice is an Arizona guy, too. Then we got Addison's in 812, Hoosierville, Indiana, of course. Tyler Paulos, 717, Lancaster, PA. Ebron Sean, 703, Centerville, Virginia. Rob L, 517, Fowlerville, Michigan. Hello, sir. I'm assuming he likes the Wolverines. Just assumption. Don't know. Thank you for being here, Rob L. Linus
Spartan.
Crimmage. Oh, that's possible. Is anybody really a Spartan? It's been a tough season.
Some are.
I know.
Tough decade.
It's been rough. Yeah. 705 Aurelia, Ontario for Linus Crimmage. AOWN is in a 319 Independence, Iowa. The live roll call was awesome. Excellent, AOWN. Thank you. Farmageddon. Can't wait for that game. Gio DeWops in the 949 Newport Beach, right off the pickleball court and ready to sweat hoops all day.
Let's go.
Thank you, Gio. You're next. You're next. Don't forget to get your picks in either. BVB Brigade people, proxy service people, get your picks in. But Gio, next roll call live, you're coming on have the kid wave and all that other stuff. We'll get you on a day where the kids are home from school. Big Business 361 Corpus Christi, Texas on grandbaby watch.
Wow.
He's a pappy? I didn't even know he's a grandpap.
Wow.
How about that? That's awesome. That's great news. Congratulations and happy Thanksgiving to you and the little ones. James Berger, 563 Davenport, Iowa. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Lam Vu is in 714 SoCal. That's Orange County. Love the 714. Who is this? Private Gym Rat. Private Gym Rat's in the 519 just outside of Toronto, Ontario. This expansion into Canada is going very well. We thank you guys very much for this. This is working. It's great. JPC, the 4th, 313 Detroit. Hold it down in the 313. They better win. They better win on Thanksgiving. Joe, I can't. I mean,
think
this better be the 2-team parlay. We got Lions Thursday,
Cowboys.
Michigan Saturday.
Oh, that's a hell of a parlay.
That's a
I
big
like
parlay
that.
right there. Just do that. JR33312. That's Johnny Parlay. He lives in the 702 Vegas.
Stop.
And he's currently in the 216 Cleveland, visiting the family, and originally from the 513 Dayton, Ohio, birthplace of the great Chris Collinsworth. Can't believe how many comes up with these facts and people born at different every week he comes up with something different. Jade Out Bets, 410 St. Michael's, Maryland. Wife is cooking, cleaning, and listing. They're hosting Thanksgiving at the Dowels, the J Dowels and the KD Dowels. Mrs. J Dow, KD Dow Bets. Good luck with the Ravens on Sunday. I hope they beat the Chargers. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. And J Dow, you let me know how it works out. I'm just curious. I need a real report because I think she's the favorite to come up with a monster for Thanksgiving meal. Mr. Freeze 32's in 574 Bristol, Indiana. Chris Covey, we saw him. Looks great. The kid looks great. Little daughter 843 Johns Island, South Carolina. Nathan Phillips 614 Go Bucks. That's Columbus, Ohio. Thank you. Andy Caston 702 Vegas. Packers win outright. Win outright, Andy. Slow your roll.
Hope not.
I don't know about that. Mr. Freeze 32 says the Steelers are going to win. Jesse Photo 217 Champaign, Illinois. I didn't even know we had anybody watching in Champaign. Thank you very much for coming in the chat. Appreciate you, Jesse. Brandon S. is in the 720 Denver. Bruce Buffer voice. By way of 702.
That's pretty good.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
That's a pretty good buffer.
Biggie J 27740 Big John from the middle of nowhere, Ohio. Definitely smoking a little extra something this weekend. Happy holidays there.
Amen to that.
Biggie J 27. Kyle Meyer 541 Oregon, Eugene, Oregon. Happy Thanksgiving, Brigade, and go Ducks. Hoping by next year I'll have a Duck model BVB hat to wear in Autzen front row.
Ooh.
What color would you want? You want the Kelly green and some gold,
No.
or you want a white?
No.
They got 18,000 uniforms.
Bright yellow hat with a green logo.
Oh.
You got to do the original Duck colors.
Oh, I think you're onto something. Genius. That's it.
Do the original
I'll get
Duck
on
colors.
it. I'll get on that. Kyle, I'll get you one. Email the show. What is it again?
AskTheBVB@gmail.com.
Please email. The Juice is in 480 Gilbert, Arizona. Sorry, I thought he was in Phoenix. He's in Gilbert. That's a big difference. It's not that far away, but the people in Gilbert want to know they're from Gilbert.
Oh, okay.
Just like up in
All right.
Scottsdale, same thing.
Okay.
But that's fine.
The west side or east side?
South.
Okay.
Yeah. Southeast, but it's down there. Drew Holiday over 13.5 points tonight. And let's go Celtics.
Amen.
Corey Macbeth is in 402 Omaha, Nebraska. It's 60 degrees and sunny in Omaha today.
Yeah. And I guarantee there's a wind cold front coming right away to drop the temperatures down to like 0 for the game on Saturday.
Well, if anything is possible, it was here a day ago. It's coming that way.
Yeah. And it's going to be,
516 Eric Prezano's in Long Island, New York, out on the island. Thank you, guys. Big things to come. I hope so. I hope you're right. Thank you for being here. Jay Twizzy is in 651 Minneapolis, Minnesota, on the road to Green Bay for
Do
Thanksgiving.
I know my weather or do I know my weather? Low on Saturday of 18 degrees.
Ooh.
Told you. It's coming.
For the Iowa Nebraska game?
Yeah. Anytime
under.
I live there. So anytime you see a November temperature of 60,
Oh,
you
it's
know within a day or two, you're getting blasted. You're getting absolutely hammered with some really cold temperatures because the jet stream that's why you're 60 and the jet stream's moving over. And when you get on the other side of the jet stream, goodbye, Arctic temperatures. Frozen.
Late drop by the weather portion of the show. This is the meteorology portion of the show. Excellent work there. But Jay Twizzy's in a 651 Minneapolis on his way to Green Bay. Enjoy that. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Expat Mark. This is our guy furthest south of anybody.
Medellin?
301 Medellin. Colombia.
It's phenomenal.
Originally from the 216 Cleveland. 6-week winning streak. Gambler extraordinaire. Happy Thanksgiving.
That's phenomenal. Is it weird being out of the country like you were in Curacao, like in a warm weather southern part of the world?
It's so different. Everything
Thanksgiving.
Changes. Yeah. Everything changes. It's you forget a lot of the things because the weather's like in Curacao, the weather was the same every day.
Right.
And I had never been anywhere where the weather was the same every day. Change hour to hour in Pittsburgh.
Right.
So I was like, wait a second. What? I don't even know what month it is.
Right.
You know, it was November and I was wearing shorts and t-shirts and getting sunburned at the beach and nothing made any sense. Wow. Keith Graff, 978 Littleton, Massachusetts.
Yep.
Internet Rich, 412 Pittsburgh, baby. I love that. D Weezy, hold it down on the 704 Charlotte, North Carolina. Alan Smetana is in 507 Mankato, Minnesota. PB, welcome back in, sir. 941 Venice, Florida. 77. It's raining down there. Happy Thanksgiving to you and Mrs. PB, as always. Whitrock 319, Iowa City. Mikey, awesome. Check it in. 757 ODU Brigadeville down in Orlando, Florida. Enjoying Walt Disney World and taking the BVB around to all the different rides and taking pictures. God bless you, sir, and the family. Enjoy. 304 John Serrett, Oak Hill, West Virginia. Perrault Isaac Rice is in 215 Philadelphia. And Ryan Andrew Fletcher, 703 Annandale, Virginia. And I think last one, B2 Bartown, 719 Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thank every single one of you for being here. The guys that found the way to get that link to work. Yeah. Mankato. I just got a text. That's how it's pronounced. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Better hit that better to book it thing.
Better to book it. Coming one real quick. I want to read this. Circa Sports just tweeted this. In order to survive and advance to Sunday and Monday this week, all Circa Survivor entries must select a team that earns a win on Thanksgiving Day or Black Friday. Those selections are due by 10 p.m. Pacific time tonight. Okay. Tonight is for us with the Brigade Proxy service. It's 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern time, but we're good with our guys already because we're good on the Survivor. But just FYI, cool. Yep. If you guys are watching, listening, all that stuff, just FYI on that so you don't get burned. It's its own week. Black Friday and Thanksgiving on Survivor for Circa is its own week. That's the unique hook to Circa Survivor. Bonus time. Wrong one. Nope, wrong one. Wrong one. Sorry. 2 minutes. Long show.
It's Mankato, Minnesota.
Yeah, Mankato. Right. What'd you say?
Mankato.
Oh, yeah, Mankato. Okay. Let's roll through them. Over 237.5 Pacers.
Yes.
CLV. There, got it. Under 213 Cavs.
Home Cavs. This is another one of the things that we've discovered both on the Juice
Eastern Conference home.
Eastern Conference home game. Cavs under. Bet it.
What is it, 209 now? How far down the drop?
Hold on. I'm on the college page.
How far has it dropped?
Let's see. Hit refresh. And we are at where's the game? Miami, Cleveland. 211.
Okay. 2 points there. Over 6.5 Vancouver, Colorado.
Yes. Bet it. Are you doing all this is totals Friday?
It's a lot of totals for today. Yes. Over 1.5 goals, Nashville, Calgary.
It's
juicy, but
yeah, no.
No. Number one, and number 4 team to first period over.
Probably a good bet, but I'll book it.
In hockey.
I don't want that juice.
Tough juice, but very, very, very successful with these two teams who have played first period overs over 1.5 goals in the first period between these two.
Say book it.
Ohio State +4.
It's probably the right side. Oh, I'll say book it, because this would be one of those ones that, like, I would be going to work knowing we're going to need Michigan. And
I hope I'm wrong. No, I mean, this is a hedge off of my future. This is, I want Michigan. If Michigan wins by 3, I'm great. But this is a hedge. This is a 1 unit. I have a 1 unit bet on Michigan at 10-1 to win it all. So this is a chance to make sure, because if Michigan loses this game.
Do you think Ohio State can win it all if they win this game?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
I do not.
You're supposed to take a flyer on them if you
I do
so.
not.
Okay.
I thought the exact same thing. I go, you know what? Maybe it's better to bet Ohio State to win it all than bet Ohio State in this game.
Right.
I do not. I do not think Ohio State beats.
Okay.
I don't think they beat Alabama. I don't think they beat Georgia.
Okay.
So I don't. Actually, I thought that same question. Florida State -6.5 against Florida.
Yes, bet it.
Iowa +2.5 against Nebraska. I like this side better than the under.
We talk enough, like, where we get, like, a lot of times on the same side. Like, this is scary, but yes, they're going to win.
Thanksgiving teaser: Cowboys -7.5, Lions -2.
Something's going to get you.
Which
Something's
one?
going to bite you.
Which one?
Cowboys.
Cowboys aren't going to cover 7.5. They're going to
win by 7.
It's possible. I would love this if I could figure out, and I may do a 7-point teaser. I may actually do a 7-point teaser. I haven't bet this yet, but I may do 7 to get to 7, so I don't lose on the hook.
Correct. You should do that.
Yeah, so I may do a 7-point teaser. Pay a little more juice on it, but I may. Eagles -3.5 against the.
I like this.
Yep.
We couldn't get Newbie in, but we were trading texts and stuff, and he was expressing genuine concern that Buffalo's going to be able to match the scoring, and this is a field goal game. This could be a field goal game.
Maybe.
I don't see Buffalo going in there and winning, so I'd rather think they're going to win if I'm going to take them. I like Eagles.
Maybe we get 3. Maybe you can wait and get a 3. And then finally, +9.5 Raiders against KC. I did bet this today during the show.
You made a very good case. How can you lay points with Kansas City?
This many points over a touchdown on the road.
Makes no sense. This line should be 7.5.
Turnovers and things like that. Yeah, but this is juiced up from a public perspective. This is just too much respect for the Chiefs. Not in representation of what's really going on with Kansas City.
Wow. I'll say bet it.
Okay.
If this falls 10, though, this is a sickening loss.
I'm like actually like getting emotional over this. Have you seen what this has happened? Have you seen what today has done?
No.
This is unbelievable.
No.
I can't get over this number.
What does that say for that color?
700.
Holy shit.
There's over $700. It's over $700
today in super chats. Oh,
in
you guys
one
are
day.
Best. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. I can't believe this. This is.
I just looked down and saw Crunchies. I'm reading it right now, and I didn't even look at it. I just opened it back up. It says,
this is not just one. This is multiple people. This is unbelievable. Crunchy, I can't believe what you just dropped in there.
I just dropped a gigantic deuce, and I don't mean taking a shit. He just dropped a deuce. It says, "Let's knock it out of the park." I appreciate Dave and Matt so much. Even though I disagree with Perrault most of the time. Welcome to my world, Crunchy. LOL, I love you both. The Brigade is second to none.
Oh.
Be kind, stay safe, and laugh at the dark stuff.
Damn, man.
Might have to put that shit on a T-shirt. I can't wait to meet these people. We never even met Crunchy. This guy's dropping a dude. Oh, my God. He said he got the hats. I hope he got the hats. He's going to – oh, this is great. You got to send a picture in those hats.
Yes, let me run through a couple of these here. Okay, so big business, first one. Currently receiving reports that grandbaby business might be making a slight early arrival. Got to run. Happy Roll Call Friday. Happy Thanksgiving, Brigade. And congratulations. Keith Graff, new. Happy Thanksgiving. Lessons for life you guys give. Awesome. Mr. Freeze, Purdue tonight. Boiler up. Crunchy. Let's try this again. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Busy as fuck today. College basketball. Virginia. Oh, VMI. Virginia Military against Air Force under 137.5. Always you on AFA college basketball. Always an under on that. Bama State Stanford over 150.5. Crunchy, you are dumpster diving. Zags minus 4.5. Okay, he likes that.
That got to be good.
Yep. Drink a couple of ones with me, guys. I'm trying to get 6-month drive myself. Congratulations. Went a little overboard last weekend.
Oh, boy.
Mr. Freeze, James, very smart man. Ohio State money line. JJ McCarthy would throw a pick 6, Mr. Freeze. All right.
Oh.
Crunchy came back. By the way, I got the hats. They're fantastic. I posted a pic in the Discord. I'll take a pic wearing them when I trim the beard and get a haircut. I look like a hobo Santa Claus right now.
Okay, that's right.
D Stout, you've already dropped him. He said, fuck OSU and gave us $100, man. You're the best. 55 from Corey McBeth. That must have been a lucky number super chat. Thankful for such an awesome sports show. Going to be 27 degrees at kickoff. Okay, like I said, 18 degrees. That's coming in.
Yep.
Tyler, different Tyler. What is your opinion on teams possibly used to use in Survivor this week?
Oh, God.
It's
I
hard
mean, if you have Miami, I think Miami beats the Jets.
Without knowing who you have available,
Situation.
I think Miami is the best play on the board. I would agree.
Well, Dallas, if you've saved them for this long, right? But it's a choice between those two.
Yeah, if you have them available, I like the Dolphins more than Dallas, but Dallas if it's available.
Rookie starter for the Jets, man. The Dolphins.
Deron Bland will score more than Washington, Dallas by 1 million. Deron Bland is the defensive back with 4 pick sixes this year for the Dallas Cowboys. In case you don't know, a push to the end of the day. Listen to the New Heights show, Big Business this morning, and I swear Travis has 1 foot out the door. Dude was depressed. Even Jason looked concerned for him. Whoo boy. Sonic, thanks, Matt and Dave and the Brigade. Happy holidays to all. Nice work on the full screeners today, Matt. Well, that's your help, Sonic, because we've teamed up. Me and you are kicking ass with that. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. Me and him were emailing back and forth last night, 11:30 at night, going different ideas and shit. It was phenomenal. It was so good. Mr. Free says, fly, Eagles fly. Rainmaker Lou, since it's Thanksgiving, and I'm sure I speak for the Brigade, we are thankful for the BVB. We appreciate all the great content, you guys, and thanks for being you. Mr. Freeze, happy Thanksgiving weekend. David, Matt, love the show. Better bet Oklahoma minus 10 or Miami minus 8.5. Thank you for the Brigade Proxy service. Whew. OU is playing Oklahoma. No, OU is playing who?
Hold on.
Who's OU playing?
I don't
playing
know.
10.
How do we not know this? But I didn't talk about them.
It's not that because normally it was Bedlam. It's no longer Bedlam. They moved
yeah. All right, hold on.
They moved Bedlam up.
Playing. I got my sheet here. Find it quickly. Oklahoma is playing. Are they playing? They're not playing Friday, are they? No.
They might.
Yeah,
be.
they are.
They might.
They're playing TCU. They're going to destroy TCU.
Yeah, I like OU
playing
better
TCU, and then Miami plays. Geez, you want to lay 8.5 points with Miami?
No, they lost last week, right? Kind of knocked them off.
Miami, Ohio. Nope, not them. Miami is playing. I can't find it, boys and girls. Put it in the chat.
Yeah.
Are they playing Friday too?
They might be.
Some big name schools are playing Friday.
Yeah, Friday's a big
Miami is playing BC.
Oh, right.
At BC, Perrault.
Be careful, BC there. I'm serious. It's a cold weather game with a warm weather school. JPC the 4th. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Lions, Michigan, moneyline parlay. First time in forever that the Lions are not are not on the sweaty leg. You two have built it. Now they're coming. Non-sexual, obviously. Joe the Fat Panda, thank you for what you guys do. You're a bright spot in a rough time for the Fat Panda family. That's good to you, man. I appreciate you. Chef Benny, thanks so much. This is so awesome. Thank you, Matt and Dave. Name another show that brings people on like this. I'll wait. The BVB difference. Happy Thanksgiving, Brigade. Chris Covey, happy Thanksgiving, Brigade. Matt and Dave, can't echo what these guys are saying enough. Looking forward to coming out and seeing y'all again soon. Appreciate you guys having us on. We are, here we go, Steelers. Marquette by a mile. Gobble.
Let's go.
Sonic says, good luck with the detox, Matt. Thank you. Yes, tomorrow's going to be tough. My phone's going to be shut off for the day tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, Brigade. David, Matt, thanks for all you do. This show and community is fucking amazing. Love you all. Go Hawks. Mikey, awesome. Happy Thanksgiving. Thankful for this show and you all. Mr. Freeze, unfortunately, only 44 degrees. I want under 32 in snow.
Ooh.
For what? For
Nebraska?
Farmageddon? It's going to be cold. The low is going to be cold. When the sun goes down, it's going to be cold. And Crunchy Beaver with a 200 spot ends it with let's knock this out of the park, like you mentioned. Stay safe, laugh at all the dark stuff. Brigade, second to none. Amen to you, Crunchy, on that.
Two guys just popped in real quick. E-Dubs 316, Wichita, Kansas, and Jim Montgomery 215, Go Birds, Philadelphia.
2 hours and 30 minutes of straight consecutive content on today's show. Favorite thing about today is what? It's going to take me 8,000 years to run together. I'm going to put together a whole special thing for this today. So I'm going to try to find as many clips as I can to scroll together on this.
We talk, we think of things. We don't have any bosses. We don't have any suits to go to. Let's try this. You and Sonic working behind the scenes on this. I'm texting everybody. I'm getting confirmations. Get me the emails. We got to get them into Perrault. Blah, 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 blah. We do the show and pull it off. You guys that have never seen each other, you get to see each other. It's fucking awesome.
Right.
That's just, I have no other words than to just say thank you again for just showing up and doing the job. And I mean, you know, what you just pulled off, you were nervous. You're like, it's going to crash. It's not, we're going to be good. We knew it was going to work. Akbar, my guy, just popped in. We knew it was going to work. I bet. Yes, I knew it was going to work.
You did.
But Akbar just came in the chat and said, my guys, he's in the 703. Love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Another one, 703. Fletcher. People are calling this our best show ever. Pretty damn close, Perrault.
I mean, it's pretty good.
Close.
Pretty
damn close.
I said to Madeline this morning was like, why are you so tired? I'm like, because I spent 3 hours prepping for the show and I spent an hour and a half prepping for the show today. She's like, you don't normally do that. I was like, I could never do this. This is a 4-hour prep for one show. Like, this is a very special show we did today. So
incredible.
This is, I mean, like just building the graphics and everything else.
My other favorite thing about today is this. I go to Starbucks 3 days a week before the show.
All
right. Get loaded up, whatever.
Yeah.
I go today, put my order in, pull around, and Kaylani is there. Now, Kaylani works once or twice a week.
All right.
And she's very nice.
Okay.
I give her the money. She goes, do you have your carrier already? And I said, yeah, because I keep the drink carrier in the car so I don't take a new one every day.
Okay.
So I keep it in there. And she hands me the first drink and goes, do you do sports on TV?
Oh, my.
And I go, in fact, I do. She goes, I was watching. She said, and I told my mom and my boyfriend, that's one of our regulars. She's like, that show you do with the bee thing or whatever. And I'm like, yeah. I said, this is my routine, pre-show routine. Sometimes I come here and I get the drinks, and that's what I got, the drinks on the counter with the water and all the other stuff. And she goes, it was pretty good. And I said, thank you.
Thank you.
I said, you are going to be my favorite thing about today at the end of the show today. I guarantee Kaylani didn't make it this long.
No.
A lot of you did.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to tell my wife and daughters. And Kaylani recognized me today and recognized the show. And hat tip to you, Kaylani.
Tim Bradshaw just dropped in a super chat and said, house is going to be spotless. I love this shit. Plan lands at 6 p.m. Friday in Vegas. Love life. He's coming here?
Timmy B, this is the guy.
He's coming in?
Timmy Bradshaw's coming to Vegas this weekend. DM us.
I didn't even tell you who's coming to Vegas. I was going to surprise you with it, but our Milwaukee friend's coming in for Monday for 4 days.
The P guy?
No. Yeah. J-Pat's coming in.
J-Pat's coming.
He's going to be here next week too. So
can't wait to meet this guy in person. Oh, this is awesome. Timmy Bradshaw, definitely send a text or DM or something. We'll get in touch with you. I'm going to come down, hang out, say hello, whatever we got to do. That's awesome. Good news, man. That's great.
What a show. Well, look, if we're going to be off for 4 days, that's a pretty fucking good way of sending us off on how that was. Thank you. All I can say, my favorite thing about today was this show was unbelievable. Thank you to my daughter as well, who unbelievably, amazingly enough, for 2.5 hours was quiet and kept herself busy. That was a big dog, did not happen. So I'm really happy Madeline kept herself good to go, and I appreciate her for that as well. Guys, you've made it this long. I can't say anything else but thank you. I mean, this is awesome. Hopefully this show will keep you guys occupied until Monday when we come back for a full recap of the weekend. We might, I don't know, just keep your phones ready to go. Like you're following the show at Boston versus the Book. There's a halfway decent shot that Dave and I will do a Twitter Spaces at some point.
Yeah.
We'll find a time. I highly doubt we're going to go 4 days without doing some content for the show. So just FYI, most likely if something major breaks or something really big happens,
Stay ready.
follow the show at Boston versus the Book on X Twitter. We'll probably be on there doing something at some point before we come back on Monday. He is Dave. I'm Matt. Happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe, everybody. Don't drink and drive. Don't be stupid tonight. Okay. Keep it in your pants if you got to. And then go ahead and load up tomorrow and have a good damn time. Love all of you. We'll talk to you on Monday for BVB.